There you go, Ed. We're here.
Hey, Bob. What's up, brother? Hey, Boston.
So I'm paying for it now, so we can have 10 peoples. So everybody wants to jump in can.
Well, right now, there's 7 people.
There's Dart.
Hey, Dart.
Hey, we're back. Welcome back to the Bob Cave.
Yeah. The Bat Cave.
No. What was I doing? Now I got distracted. See, y'all made me square off. Hey.
There's Jason.
Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Get over here and da. Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
There's Terry. Hello, Terry.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Bruce, you're welcome to hop in if you want. Say I'm paying for it now, so we can have 10.
Hey, Bruce.
What's up, Boston? Hey, Bruce. What's up, Jimmy?
All right, Marcy
said
says
she
you can get back.
What's up, Bruce, Jimmy? And if Marcy says she's gonna come back in just a minute.
Yep. Yeah, anyway, as long as Ron was on that discussion, I'm going to do the Surfshark because that's the last thing he was working on. And he was going to do it up as a hearse, ironically. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Surfshark and turn it into a hearse. Yeah.
I think that was his running joke, to be honest.
Gilly.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the Surfshark and do it up as a hearse.
He asked me about the 56 because Ollie's had the 56 forwards in there, and he said he wanted one. And not meaning any disrespect at all.
None taken, brother.
I couldn't see sending it to him and it just be another kit they get rid of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I figured I'd build it for him since he asked for it.
Right. And with that situation right there, that I think is an excellent and ultra fitting tribute build on your part.
Right. Like I say, I just, he asked about it and I've not said anything about it. I should have already sent it, but then that's when he went into hospice. So, I mean,
East Coast.
Hey, East Coast.
Hey, Gilly's back. What's up there, Craig?
looking at the damn chat. Model tank guy. Let's see. How Bob mute? Oh, what's up, East Coast? Mr. Little Jimmy. have got to get more workspace in here because I've got too much crap.
I kind of know that feeling there.
Question to everybody. If you have asked me about a model that I'm supposedly packing up, I need somebody to refresh my memory because I don't write this crap down. And I have probably forgotten about it. Not to be, I guess, ugly about it or anything.
It happens.
Well, you get 60 years old, it is what it is, It's part of growing up, I guess you'd say.
Well, me and you ain't ever talked business, so.
47, and I have the exact same issue at times. Somebody will tell me something, I go to bed, wake up the next morning. Now, what the hell did they say they wanted me to do that next day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's why I tell everybody to send me an email with something in the email telling me, because I can't remember all this stuff. So.
Right.
I can ask you about one, but I don't know if I'm going to like the answer.
I'll send you an email, Terry, because I know you said you'd sell me that yellow Monza. If you still want to sell it.
I got it up here. I've actually got a, and I don't know that you are interested. I have a Monza Pro Stock resin body.
Oh yeah, who made that? Is that a Flintstone or?
No, it's a Precision.
I don't think I ever seen that one.
It's a Precision. All in this. Get some of this moved out of the way to where I can get. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 Gundams sitting on the table that just came in. Actually, 12. We need to have a Gundam group, Bill. Ain't no challenge to that, right?
Except I have to go buy a Gundam.
A little bit.
All I have is cars, trucks, big rigs, and semi-trailers.
Yeah, that's something I want to get done. I've got some big rigs that I want to build. This is a competition. This is a competition resin.
I figured it would
Yeah, this is a competition resin body. What this is.
taste better with this. Yeah,
Pretty clean.
twisted stuff. Not that great.
The only thing is there's no chassis. You got to make your own chassis.
What's up?
What's going on, Jimmy? How you been, little brother?
Sitting out here on my tailgate, or my bumper. My tailgate's broken.
Well, that sucks.
That's nice body.
Yeah, I just got to replace the handle. I just haven't went and bought it yet.
Hood, dash, hood scoop.
What do you gotta have for the body?
Box has got 4150 on it. That didn't really give you an answer, though, did it?
No. Okay, competition resins, yeah. That's the same company that sells them on the Slick site, ain't it?
Shit, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so you must have got it at a show.
No, I ordered it from Competition Resin is part of Slick's Decals.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
And then let's see what this is. pretty bad. Oh, that's my bug-eyed Willis. Reliable. And then here's what you're talking about.
Yep. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, it's still sealed.
God, that thing brings back a lot of memories.
That just guarantees that everything's in the box, right?
Yeah.
Unless the manufacturer made a mistake.
There you go. Just means everything that they put in the box is still in there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's complete.
Hey Terry, you got any 86 or 87 IROC Z's you'd be willing to get rid of?
Hey Josh, you're welcome to come in if you want. We've got room.
Get out of it.
Hey Josh.
Come on in, Jeff.
I'm not sure what year this one is. If I can get to it without making a mess here. Should have took all this crap out of these boxes.
Well, if I'm paying for it, Jeff, we might as well use it.
That was his way of saying it's too late. Get your ass in here.
All right, Josh. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Thursdays from now on, and this will just popped in. Nobody was ready to go to bed yet when Jonathan was done, so we just kicked on after hours.
Yeah, the only thing I know I can't get relatively local is the A-Team van and the Boot Hill, but I can't afford that.
What do you know, Bruce?
This is not an IROC. And I don't even know what's in here without opening it up and looking.
Does it show what motor it has at least? Does it have the TPI, the tune port injection?
This one's got, I'll have to open it up and look at it, but it says it's got Weber carbs on it.
I'm looking more for the tune port injection kit. Hey, Papa.
Terry, put that back up and I'll tell you roughly what year it is.
It's an 82.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an 82.
It's like the 74, 75 look the same, but the rear windows are different on them.
Yeah, but this is the third gen. Wait a minute.
Yeah, 92. It's a third gen. Third gen.
No, it's an 82.
82 would be the first, technically the first year.
Yeah, first kind of square body.
Yeah.
Yeah, first gen was 67, 8, and 9. Second was 70 through 81. Third was 82 to 92. Fourth was 92 until they discontinued it in 2002, 2003. And then fifth gen started up when they brought the Camaro back after the Transformer movie. And then I think they went on to sixth gen. And then they cut the Camaro.
Yeah, fifth gen was when it was in Canada, and then sixth gen came back to the United States.
Yeah.
Josh Rise, I
Got,
just
I've
looked
got
at that.
it.
That's
I've
not a
got
cheap
50.
kit.
No. The one I built was I caught on a steal on
Yeah,
on
this
eBay.
one.
Unless you're looking for the AMT Wolf. I'm sorry, guys. AMT Airwolf, which is Josh is somebody in Hayward, California has it. Give me a second. I'll post that right up here.
Hey, it can be built any way. Okay. So they show the engine with the fuel injection. They show it with a turbocharged, and then they also show it with the Weber carburetors.
How much you want for it, Terry?
500 too much.
I mean, you could freaking have decals made for it. You know, you can go to STS and get IROC to put on it.
Exactly.
Shit, I don't know.
The second
I don't know.
link will take
Throw
you to
me a number out there, man.
How's $30 sound? Plus I'll pay shipping.
$30 plus shipping. Send me an email. I got let me look to make sure we have glass, we have headlight covers. Okay. You gonna be mad at me if I got a part missing?
Nah. If it's got a part of
what I'm seeing, the majority of it's here. There's very few. The intake, the red tail lights is all in here. The actual hood scoop is in here. Seats. Let's make sure we got both seats. That'll probably be what's freaking missing.
Hey, Josh Risdom, go to your Facebook page, and I'm sending you a link to that right now. And it was over $30 less, and it's the AMT kit.
Both seats are in there. I'm gonna say that it's
The AMT is
99.99999% there.
Sounds good to me.
$30 plus shipping. Send me an email.
Alrighty.
With an address, and I'm going actually to the post office tomorrow to mail off some stuff. So I'm just telling you that the box is not pretty. It's got looks like it's been sitting for a long time in some dark closet. I hope you're not wanting the box art.
I ain't buying it for the box, Terry.
Just saying. Just saying. I mean, I don't even remember where I found this thing at, but the box is not beautiful. But I mean, everything's in molded in red. So.
I'm Michael. By the way, from now on, Terry.
Yep.
For every kit you sell, Bob gets 20%.
Okay. Are you gonna pay that 20% since you're my manager?
No, you got to pay the 20% to Bob, not to me.
No,
I think that's a fair deal,
I
Bob.
wanted you to pay the 20% from me.
No,
He's got
that ain't
5%. So it's 5% for Papa, 20% for Bob, so it's 25%. I
happening. I made a joke one day with Gil Mall Outlaw. Every time he gets on one of my lives, he constantly mentions his sponsors, and I finally said, "Okay, you're gonna mention them. I get an extra percentage from them."
It's freaking. He put it up there earlier. TVC.
Yes, Bob. 64. Is that the AMT
This is
kit?
the
Bob?
AMT one there, Josh. It's not bad.
This is
Yeah.
unfortunately
Yeah, this is the AMT.
This is unfortunately an MPC kit here.
Them are that's the one I just found, and they're going around $60, $64 on eBay.
Talking about the Camaro?
If I find one in someplace, Josh, I will know. That
$30
one's going a little more. And I'm not showing any of my kids because I'm not selling or trading anymore.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it just all depends whether I tell you I'll trade off that semi truck, right?
No, I'm good.
Jeff.
You send me.
Okay.
Oh no, there's one exception. You send me that rock crawler, and I'll send you a certain Joe.
See there, I told you. He ain't gonna do it unless I send
That's
him a
what I
rock.
was saying. I knew he was full of shit.
Everybody knows that.
No, well, that deal was prior to this engagement, and you know what? The only thing uglier than a short
Hey.
fat guy from Minnesota is a Mopar from
Which-
Minnesota.
Refresh my memory, Jeff, which one you're talking about, and just for excuse my mouth shits and giggles, send me your address.
Ugh.
So if it shows up at your door, I'll just be
Well-
expecting something good. Deal?
No, I'm not worried. You know.
Nice gonna work out of it.
And Dart,
Yeah.
in all honesty, after I posted that photo, I'm sitting here after seeing the baloney meme. I don't know who did it, but it cracked me up. And I'm thankful you have such a great sense of humor about it. But Fred was onto something now because everybody's gone out and buying baloney. That company, whatever baloney companies need, they need to start paying you royalties for that. But I was like, I posted that picture and I'm going, Jesus, poor Dark Kid's gonna kill me when he sees that freaking right.
All right. So what's the name I need to put on this box?
I don't know whose kid it is.
I'm doing your email for you right now, Terry.
It's Ed, and it stands for erectile dysfunction.
It is there.
Kiss my ass.
Oh,
Well, I wasn't
Damn it.
offended by it. I mean, I didn't find it as funny as everybody else did, but I mean, it is what it is.
why, Bob? Because I do this on Saturday nights. Now I got to sit here on Friday nights and plug any questions they're asked. Apparently,
But I do
Yeah,
know,
I guess.
I do know everybody's
By the way-
turn will come around if you catch my drift.
oh no, he just gave me
Jeff,
a
I
wrench.
upgraded your wrench. You now got a crescent wrench.
He's got a crescent wrench now.
Is it a
Wait a
left-handed
minute,
one?
he's got
'Cause
a
I can't use a
adjustable.
right-handed one.
You're now
Oh,
a
yeah, the
managing
whole thing-
operator. So
Now I got to do a
You're in Marcy.
160 mile round trip tomorrow. Jesus, I'm sick of freaking traveling.
Ed,
Yes, sir.
all we gotta do is put an address on it, brother. Have you got PayPal?
I do. And
Okay.
I just sent you a check your inbox.
All right.
No, you honestly don't know what I'd want to do with the right wrench in my hand because I got two potentially three family members that never see the light of day again. Useless.
Hey, look, a convertible top boot.
You know, I was kind of bummed, but if I go out, Bob, I talked to my sister. I got because they stay out in California for his work. And she can remotely work from anywhere.
Uh-huh.
So if I come out, I said, if I come out for June, I said, I'll go to if it could be arranged. I doubt I'll have the money by then to go to Heartland Model Car Nationals. I said, my buddy Bob might come up and stay. And they said, all right. I said, Bob's a good dude. It's literally right at the I-70 truck stop on I-7.
Welcome
the
back,
name of the
Jason.
truck stop. And it's like, boom.
Oh, on the Missouri side?
Yep.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
by Independence.
Terry, on that,
Yeah, we're about maybe 10, 15 minutes from Independence.
as far as
Yeah.
for payment options, I've got PayPal, Google Pay, Cash App, Chime, Venmo.
PayPal's fine, bro.
PayPal works. All
What
right.
I'll do is you said 30 plus the shipping. That's what you said.
Yes, sir. That is exactly what I said.
And
All right.
good night, Mr. Meme. Do not befriend Gilly on friggin' Facebook because all you'll do is get stupid memes all day.
Night, Gilly.
No, pay
Sleep
Jeff
well,
back
brother.
by sending him a bunch of shit. Okay.
Don't worry. If Gilly ain't sending to me, Jason is as well.
Yeah.
And if they don't do it, Don does or Brian does.
Oh, I'm an asshole though. I'll do it at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, by the way, Josh, if you want real sticker shock, try and find yourself a Blue Thunder kit. Then you will see sticker shock.
So apparently Josh Rison's got Gilly on his friends list too. And Bob, the reason after watching a few minutes of your show last night, after I got home, or this morning, I should say, and it really resonated well because you guys, you and Senior got a lot of, your demeanor's a lot alike. Okay, except for he talks a little more, but
Yeah, well,
not here or there. But the way we interact, it reminds me so much of that. Senior would always take it, but once in a while he would get a good zinger back. So when you did that the other night, I was chuckling, going, Senior would be so proud of him.
I tell you, I'm a sniper. I fire for effect. You know,
I'm not seeing anything.
I fire for effect.
You'd be the first one I buy a bologna sandwich for.
I love.
But I'll tell you right now, you can say whatever you want, but nobody will ever top the one line from Senior of all one-liners. The night he goes to me, he goes, Jeff, with your luck with women, you'd be better off to date homeless women because who cares where you drop them off? Son of a bitch. I never thought of that joke, and I'm just sitting here going, freaking damn, that's good. It just came out of the blue organically, and you're sitting there going, damn, that's good. Why didn't I think of that one?
Because you're not that damn good. That's
Oh, I wasn't that far from you either.
I know.
All I had to do was drive south.
If I felt like
Yeah,
I was like, do I feel like peopling? And I told myself no, because I almost invited you over. What is it?
Yeah, I'll let you know if I decide to go to that park show because that's not
What is it,
super
buddy?
far for me.
Come here.
3 or 4 of us together and get a hotel room or whatever because it's a 2-day.
Well, just know, I suffer
show.
from extreme anxiety, so I
That's
could
fine.
tell you, hey, yeah, I'll be there, and then
Tires, huh?
Bob,
I wouldn't be able to make it, kind of thing.
hey, Baloney Cave, we got somebody who can give you something that will take care of your anxieties. We might have to push you around in a wheelchair with a bib, but trust me, give you some of them gummies, we'd be good to go.
Send them gummies from Lander.
Yep, and Bob would be over there taking pictures. Hey, look at Dirt. and Fred and Brian would be getting them all. You know that, right? Along with Amanda.
You sure that you got everything spelled right in that email, Ed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
He is, and that's what makes Bob good, man.
Yeah, for the email, I did a copy paste on your address on your page.
Okay.
So
Maybe it's just slow.
Well, I was talking to somebody in person. They go, I really love it when Senior gives it back to you. And I just looked at him and smiled and says, I enjoy the banter. She goes, you don't take that personally? I said, no, because it's not, and it's done in fun. If anybody gets mad at me and Senior for joking each other, ribbing each other hard, well, that's not my problem. They're the ones that need help.
Because I didn't know him that long, but I know for a fact if something pissed him off, he was going to let you know it.
Oh, yeah. And somebody
like
got mad at me, thought I was picking on an old guy that was, handicapped. And I'm like, oh, that freaking may be on auction, but he ain't no handicap. I can guarantee you that. And it was fun because we talked about it on the phone. And we were like, Jesus Christ, these people need to stop being so serious.
That's why I made that a joke when we were making jokes. I was like, unsubscribe.
Go ahead. Don't care.
You heathens! You all of you heathens!
But it's funny. Dart went viral. I swear I got to get a photo of that man and put up on a caption. Please subscribe to the Baloney Cave. And you know the funny part is, Dart, you know people will look for that channel too.
You better say it. You better give them my real one. Shit, I'm almost to 600.
I'll tell you what. You change yours to Baloney Cave, I'll change mine to channel Papa's. Oh God! Now he's really contemplating it now.
No, I'm thinking of a better name than Fafa before I go there. I know it has to be YouTube.
Well,
friendly.
there's a person that calls me Fufu, F-U. You can figure it out.
No, you'd have to call it Fufu's Cave.
I'm Dark Cave's, Baloney Cave's brother.
God.
Little rabbit foo-foo hopping through the forest.
Rabbit Fufu's Corner.
I'll remember that, Bob. Next time you're down to Acme, I might put a tripwire up. Just saying.
And there's Bob.
Oh, that's great. Rabbit Fufu's Corner.
Fucking Bob's gonna now go to make a channel of that. I can see it. I
Just
should
put
have said
clips
that
of
out
you.
loud.
Just
I
put
should've.
clips of you in the live in it.
He probably would. Don't give him no freaking ammo. 'Cause he'll do it. And the sad part, people would be there just for the puns, and I'm like, yeah, here we go.
I don't think Bob needs to be given ammo. I think Bob I think he's quick-witted enough. He gets his own ammo.
Yeah, but you know there'd be
That is true.
there'd be one person that fucks it up for us all. I'm just saying, because they'd be like, he's bullying that Jeff guy.
Oh my God, that still was funny when I said that earlier. Well, you see what Jeff Cicanelli said to me on Facebook. On my post, he said, "You pig." So Friday morning, I get up to go look at something on Facebook, and I get this comment being offensive, and I'm looking at it going, all the other shit we say, and that's the one you're going to pick out is potentially
Offensive? Wow.
I'm just sitting there going, uncover the goddamn thing. I'm like, I almost replied, yeah, but the pig and the cow were both committed on this plate.
Wait, the food picture was offensive?
No, him calling me a pig.
Oh. What?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm just mad I didn't get to stop at Arrowhead Stadium and get the picture I wanted to take. I was going to have my hands held out like this, like a sign. I was going to send it to Amanda because Cicanelli is a huge Chiefs fan. With a caption on it says, just remember Cicanelli, Brady and Belichick are Andy's and Mahomes' daddy. Oh, that would have really gone well. Oh, my God, you killed. Oh, no. Bob posted with a middle finger. Good job, Bob. Poor Rick skeletons have taken so many iterations. But I'm sorry, Jamie G's version of Jeff and Mac together, that's priceless. Hey, Mini Mike.
Hey, Mini Mike.
I was laughing literally about it. What's so offensive about that? You know?
I mean, the baloney joke was more offensive than that.
Oh.
It ain't gonna let me do it, Ed. It don't want to come up. Set it to the side. I guess if I put it down, then it'll come in.
Actually, Terry, get that on. I got so many goddamn texts, I literally have to friggin' delete everybody's text now and then.
I know. I texted you today asking you about your mom. And you never responded. So
Yes, I did. I thought I did.
I don't know. You might have. I didn't ever see it.
I said good, but yeah.
I just figured you was busy.
gonna put it in the private chat here on StreamYard.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was just watching one of Senior's videos when that Serge wanted it, that there was information. And one of the captions on there is him holding up your card, Bob.
Cool.
Yeah, most of us drink out big solo cups. Mike has to drink out of one of them cups from your diarrhea medicine there, Pepto-Bismol cup. That's his size.
Zip code real quick.
Mike is gonna probably try to actually run me over at Acme.
Marcy's back.
You should be ready.
Well, welcome back, Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
Marcy,
Hey.
you need to come control Jeff. He's on a crazy Jeff thing.
No,
Hi, Josh. Bye, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Dart, it would be more
Hey, Marcy.
concerning if
God.
I wasn't off crazy train. If I'm on crazy train, you're all screwed.
All right. Why is my food child-proof? God damn it! Fucking package. I got two little snacky pieces of cheese, and they're in this death grip plastic wrap. Let go of my cheese.
Also, basically, you got the what was that? The Keebler Elf modeling channel.
Marcy.
I
Marcy.
couldn't believe it. I can't.
What?
I gotta give Jonathan that one.
Always carry a kniffy.
No, I got skizzers. They work good.
Well, you sound like you got a cold, Marcy.
That's not a knife.
Oh Lord.
Knife. Yeah, I have to go in the other room to play that this is a knife joke. I have machete hanging on the wall.
That's not a knife. This stays on my hip pretty much all the time, unless I just don't have my belt on for some reason.
No, I didn't say no.
All right. You really want to play this is a knife? All right.
I said
I'll
kniffy.
be right back.
You're
I
all
have
gonna
others that are bigger.
mess with Marcy, wow, y'all.
Probably gonna bring back a two-handed broadsword.
I walk around with on my hip everywhere. I go to Walmart, my butt 119's on my hip.
Damn, I wish somebody quit stinking up my room.
Critters walking in your dreams again.
No, I'm the only one in my room.
What are you saying? You stinking it up?
I did.
I wasn't going to ask that question.
If you play the video back, you might hear it. You know, there's somebody right now going back to play it back, see if they catch it.
Yeah.
There it is.
All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get this where you can see it. Because of where my camera's set now. But,
Damn, Bob, you were on that one. She ain't even up on the screen yet.
Anticipation.
I'm telling you. He wants to see her kniffy.
I like that, Mike.
That was not a dirty
Fine.
joke. I'm just
that's your
saying.
dirty joke for the week, right?
No, I didn't mean it. Oh,
Oh.
different one.
That's a nice knife. I like that, Marcy.
Is a machete.
Ooh, I like that.
Awesome.
That's one of my babies.
I like
This was one of two, which I have the other one. If y'all haven't noticed, I'm one of them weirdos that, don't ascribe to any of the books, but do follow a bit of a culty kind of thing. This was presented after a ritual. It has a match, another one, like I said, just like it. They were gifted to me after a ritual that I danced for.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. And see, my cheese was in a childproof container.
Well, now you have a
Man, Tell me I
Now that
didn't.
we've had a This Is My Knife, what were we talking about?
It's mine.
A lightsaber. Okay.
Bob wins.
Come up with a lightsaber.
Note to self: don't ever go out in public with Bob again. Hey,
Bob wins. Hey, you mess with me, I will get my phaser.
Ed, things are so bad in Oklahoma.
You can
Dart's
deflect
left hand had to
phaser
take a
with
stalking
lightsaber.
order out on him.
Wow.
That was the right
Now
one.
I gotta find somewhere to set this sharp fucking thing.
Yeah, come on, Marcy. You had to like that pun.
I'm too busy trying to find somewhere to set this sharp object, so I don't.
I
have to
gotta
get up
find
and
that
get back
piece of
across the
paper.
room.
I gotta find a piece of paper that says I'm here willingly. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm a dart.
Glow in the dark condom. Oh my god.
There's
I'm not showing my picture of my food again because
There's
Marcy
two
be like, "You
keys
assholes
and
in me."
keyboard, by the way.
I'm gonna play with my silly putty. There.
Is that what you're calling it
gonna-
nowadays?
I'm just gonna eat my little piece of this cheese.
We can give you some eat man if you want, or we call it Ed.
Everybody has a name.
Oh my God! You seen what Scale Outlaws asking you, Bob? What was that movie John Ritter was in where they had the dueling condom cockfight? Oh, definitely After Dark. Where's Don when you need him?
He messaged me this morning. Haven't seen him since though.
I mean, that was I had to take this. This was funny. The other night when we were out to eat, my grandnephew's there. He's like 12 years old, so he's coming into that stage of life. And this young waitress, I had my menu up in front of me, and I was talking with her. I was about to exchange phone numbers with her when my sister said, "Jeff, take the menu down." I turned and looked at my nephew. He looks at me like, "Holy shit, Uncle Jeff's got game." I was like, "Yeah, learn, kid. Damn it, learn." I was like, I didn't want to break his heart and tell him like I had no chance in hell, but yeah, it sounded good.
Hey man, you gotta try.
Well,
You never know.
and then here's the best part, and I wish I would have got it in a way. She goes, "You should have some carrot cake," and I, without hesitation, said, "Yeah, my name is not Fred Henry." She looks at me, and I'm going, "Damn, why did I just say that?" I'm like, if I get a piece of carrot cake, my sugar's gonna be overloaded. And I'm going, "Yeah, I'm taking a photo and sending it to Fred."
She's over like, who the
always
hell
got
is he
Fred on
talking
the brain.
about?
That only works with people that know who he is.
Yeah. I was like,
Ooh.
Well, now it's decided. I'm gonna have to find an 18 van.
you know, I know somebody who can print up the cow catcher on the front. Lights. The spoiler would be easy enough. You can make that.
Yeah.
And I think some of them gay tuner cars may have some. You'd have to widen it out a little, but other than that, it's nothing you couldn't do, Dart.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it just had basic fender flares on them, small ones. And it had a push bar you get out of any police car type kit, or even the General Lee would have the push bar on it. And just that little wing on top, yeah. They had turbine wheels, so that's what you do.
Yeah, the people are getting stupid on eBay with them.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I've looked. There ain't one for less than like $80.
Yeah, they're not really worth it.
No.
Well, actually,
Absolutely
let me
not.
bring.
I'll find one at a show when I do get to one.
Here,
Those are expensive nowadays too.
See, they have two iterations of it, the original and then the repop. But yeah, them flares and then running boards would not be hard. There's a lot of donor kits you could probably pick up, you know, pretty cheap.
Shit's moving and I didn't move it.
Well, I ain't gonna open my mouth too wide, but I probably got one in black and red van somewhere.
Well, while you're looking, look for one of these.
What, the 49 Merc?
Yeah.
Oh God, I've seen them. Bruce said
I doubt
I've
I
seen
got
some of
that.
them for $25.
49's never lit my candle.
I'm gonna tell you what, this thing is clean as a whistle.
Yeah, I got the special
Yeah,
edition.
I don't know that I've got
49
that
from
yet.
Shop.
Jesus, Bruce, how much more of my Holy Grail stuff do you want?
Yeah, I got the 49 Revel special edition one off the shelf. I'm gonna build that
All
one
of it, he
The next
said.
be the next car I build.
Well, this one's different than the other one on the I seen on eBay. It's got some different parts in it. Then there's a lot of the coupes, but this is a sedan. But I'll tell you what, there's no flash anywhere on anything.
I know, it's like there's almost nothing to do.
Right.
And this one's like 1/25th scale.
And if you're going to buy this Mach 1 007 kit, throw it in the trash.
It's a junkyard car.
Why the hell would you?
I mean, the flash on that thing is terrible. I thought my 40 Ford was bad.
That the one I bought? I don't even know.
Now, is a country
Oh.
charger bad? Or is it just bad?
I mean, it's covered with flash. I mean, you can't tell from one part to the other. The body had an eighth of an inch flash all the way down the seams.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's bad. That's
The
worse than
holes
a
for the
country
axles
charger.
are misaligned at quarter of an inch almost. Seems like. I've gonna build that for a group build, but I'm gonna throw it in the trash and go buy another one.
Now see what you've done.
It's not actually not even good for parts.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Wow.
The engine parts are misaligned so far, you can't even push them together, get the engine to glue together and look right.
Shit, I'd fucking send it back to the maker with a big old sign that says, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, well, I don't think all he cares.
No,
Hey,
I mean, the
Bob, it's nice
actual
for you to wake
maker,
up.
because that's bad. I've never got one that bad.
Hey, Bruce, take a look at your screen.
Yeah, tell you what.
Hold on, it gets better.
Send me the whole stack, and I'll send you the crawler.
There you go.
Yeah, that ain't happening. And I won't tell you, a lady with a certain machete, she would cut it off. She'd go a little more further than a little
Whoa.
bobbit woman. That's my favorite picture. Mike is getting pissed because all but one of them time machines are going to my house.
Yeah, there's too many missiles in that stack. You should bring me 2 of them.
I knew that was coming at some point.
You can only build one of them, right, Marcy?
Yeah, you build one, you put the other one in the cupboard.
You build one, that means you build a second when you got the same car. So
I mean,
yeah.
he's not wrong about this.
I'm
shit.
sick of seeing this fucker. He don't want to sell nothing.
Who, this guy?
Yeah,
Yes, he sells to me only.
like I said, I'm sick of seeing this fucker. He don't want to sell to nobody.
Except he'd sell to you, but I already know fucking I ain't paying that for it.
Am I wrong, Dart?
No, you're not.
It's got a bajillion extra pieces for a race car.
Yeah,
And
which
Dart-
I like that.
And Dart, I want to correct you on from your live last night with Bob, Thursday Night Live. To quote Gabriel Iglesias, there's healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn. Now you got to pick which level you are.
I'm one before damn.
Fluffy.
My doctor says, "Damn."
Yeah.
So we're gonna
I
have
mean,
to call this.
if
So
I
we're gonna
hadn't
have to
paid
call this-
$9 for this thing shipped, I would be relatively pissed.
Well, I bought two of them, and I opened the second one. It was the same way.
So
Well, yeah, it's a
Throwing
second.
shit in the floor again.
Bob, this is
Yes?
this is gonna be forever known as Late Night with Fluffy and Baloney Boys.
Just sit your ass down.
I've been gone all week, Dart. I had to
He's
start
got catching
Oh,
up to do.
my
Let him
He's
friend
making up
even
for it,
worse.
ain't he?
Jesus. Oh my God. Look what Kevin Smith said. Chubby and Mini Show.
That's nothing.
The The frame's
You're
even
gonna
worse.
keep on going. I say what I gotta say in one line, and I don't even have to say it out loud.
Oh my God, the one below it's even better, Bob. Read what-
Put me on,
No
put me
kidding,
on
Mike.
big screen.
Look out!
Put me on big
It's gonna
screen.
get you, Mikey.
Oh,
Just a second.
hold it. Dart can't read that. Damn it. It said, Ritter started calling me Fluffy Bear. I got very scared last night. Or laughing out
Marcy,
loud.
there you go.
Yeah. Well, at least that part's salvageable, huh?
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, but
Look
that
at
can be
front
fixed.
fender.
Look at the shape of the fenders and the front clip, though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Operation Build a Fucking Car. Jeez.
And my frame's warped. I mean, it's fixable, but it's warped.
Yeah, mine's warped too.
Well, it's weird.
Yeah,
is Mark,
that's a junkyard car. I would kind of half-ass put that together and throw it in a diorama with a tarp over it.
between KRD and
Yeah.
Marcy, how many warped and messed up demons did you guys have?
I don't even know. Both of mine got something wrong with them.
Again,
Jesus,
I paid like $9 shipped, which I don't know how they made money, but you know, is what it
they
is.
probably wanted to get rid of it, but boy, you got to bring up KRD's screen, Bob. Look at all them goodies sitting there.
He's got a whole lot of 3D shit sitting on the desk.
Yeah, I'm just looking, going, ooh.
If I
Can we
start
pick it
Googling,
out of
like
the
my
screen?
pen.
Looks like he can't. It looks like he can't decide what he wants to use. So he got the whole damn tool rack out.
I got a hell of a mess right now.
I
Yeah,
love
it looks
it.
like you can't decide which ones you want to use.
Yeah.
Jason, did you mark on the back of them plates for the 3D parts what they were so Jonathan knew?
For Jonathan?
Yeah, because he did a video on it. He's like, well, he just sent me some extra parts, but I don't know what they're for. I'm just sitting there going, oh,
Yeah,
no.
he couldn't identify some of the parts, and when they're on the tree, it's really hard to tell if you don't really know. You know.
Yeah.
I told him I'd send him a picture of it so that he can see what it's together and I can explain it. So I'm going to give him my phone number.
Yeah.
My demon
Go ahead,
was good
Dart.
too. My demon was not perfect, but way better than what I just opened.
Yeah, mine has. Oh yeah, mine has issues with the injector pin showing through on the roof. The hoods fit perfect though. The hoods fit perfect.
You bought
and
more
on the
than one
side,
too.
there's some problems on the side. I got two of them.
Mike, let me elaborate on this a little bit for you, okay? So we're in a live one night. And somebody's batting their eyes because, well, Asa was in here. We'll call him by his real name so we can hide his fact of who he is.
Who's that?
So we basically auctioned him off to Britta. He'd have to have a true man cave underground. Nobody's allowed in there but him. He has to get 4 models a month plus all supplies, and he only has to come up and hold hands for 1 hour with you a month. I thought that was a good deal for Dart, but apparently he didn't want to get on a plane.
We
So
need
you
to get him
just
out of the
said my
house.
real name to
Oh.
not incriminate, and then you say Dart. You busy.
he caught on to it,
Yeah, but
didn't
see, there's one big flaw, Jeff. We got to get him out of the house first.
he? Yes. Oh my God.
Good luck
Britta
with
would
that.
know.
Let alone
Bert-
get him over to Germany.
All right,
Poor
there we
Dart Dart has a phobia of people. Ritter would be all over him white on rice.
Yes, you would.
And the whole time we'd all be getting yelled at.
Between the screaming for help, yeah.
I thought y'all were my friends.
The hell, with friends like his, ain't nobody need enemies.
Nope.
Yes, there you go. She's buying him all the model stuff he wants. I thought it was a good deal.
Fried
But
bologna sandwiches and all the model shit you want. I mean, yeah. Might get me on an
You
airplane.
too? Really? Really?
oh yeah, it's a slant 6 Dart.
And you gonna
and a heavy
cackle
Dart.
about it? Just rude. Wasn't even a laugh. That was a cackle.
Now you know
Yeah,
why
go all the
Dart.
time.
Now you know why Dart doesn't want to be around us at a show. we actually behave better in public for the most part.
Bull-
Don't lie
bullshit.
to me. Don't lie to me.
Ask Bob. I mean, was I ever rude at all down to Acme?
No.
Because people could actually get their hands on me, so I had to behave.
Because people tried to run your ass over.
It was funny. Me and Brian were talking the
Right,
other day,
Mike.
and Mike's name comes up. He goes, "I don't know why you call him Mini Mike. You ain't much taller." I said, "All that matters is I'm taller."
How sorry. Yeah.
Yes, Marcy.
How tall are you?
I am 5'9".
Yeah, a little bit taller.
Bob, you shouldn't have put that on screen. I'm just saying.
Yes, basically. Oh God, Dart. Can you read this, Dart? Marcy, this one's all yours.
You're gonna make Marcy pass out. Is what you're gonna do.
No, Mike, this is great. Are you saying Dart would be the tree and she'd be the squirrel just trying to get a nut? He's definitely one of us.
Not not any kind of nut, a bologna nut.
And these are my friends.
And what's
Dart,
you come
it's
in?
simple.
Um,
We can pick on you, but if others do, then they're going to have the problem. Just remember that.
That's right. We pick on you all we want. Anybody
you come
else
in here
that's
of your
picking on
own
you,
free will.
Oh my
we
God!
gonna
Now look
jump
at that.
in and get on their ass
Kitty.
and say, no, that's our dark cave. We get to pick all we want. You
You
back
hear him talking about your daddy. You do.
Ed's going to change his name to Skinny Mini, but now look at poor Britta's got competition. Look what Dart said. I mean, Scale Model Outlaw said to Dart. You need to highlight that one, Bob.
There's nothing.
Britta's got competition.
What the fuck? No, you don't, because I don't swing that way.
So we're going to have to call you guys the closet modelers.
Hey, Marcy, I
God,
got your best friend here.
Yes, I see. Hello, Kitty.
Mini Panther.
Kitty, 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 Otorango.
You
How are
want
you
one?
today, Kitty? Not answering. Okay, typical cat.
Oh God, now he's calling you love you, big boy.
Hey, even the cat gave you the stink eye, Mike. Now come on.
Wow.
You get him. Yeah.
That's something I can't even do to my cat. He does not like to be picked up at all. He hates it with a passion.
Lily
Mine
doesn't
either.
like
Did
to be
you
picked
pick
up
him or
either.
did he pick you?
He picked me, and that's the weird thing. But I'll tell you, last night when I walked in my house, he doesn't talk a lot, but he was
bitch you out
he
for
was
not
giving me
being
crap.
home. Yep. Oh, that's nothing. Our cat, Ryan, can.
You need a bath.
She chose Ryan. That's it. Ryan is her human. If he is
Holy
gone for
shit.
more than 10 seconds out of the room, she comes looking and bitching. He went to his buddy's house to take a birthday gift over this evening, and he was gone maybe 2 hours. He come back in, and the cat's standing there at the door giving them dirty look and reading them off.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Mike must have got into the liquor cabinet
no.
again.
If you're going to say it, Mike, say it. It's not a cat.
He's my putty cat.
It's a house panther.
No, it's a pussycat.
Can y'all hear him?
He's loud.
He's crazy.
Sounds like a
You know,
motor.
You got that claw. That claw is in my arm. It's not in the shirt. Can you remove it? Ow! No, that's the wrong way.
Nice. What the
Ow.
fuck is that?
Okay.
Sounds like he needs his nails trimmed.
We usually don't have that problem.
Yeah, it sounds like he needs his nails trimmed. Just nip the ends off; they'll fall free.
I'll probably do it after he gets a bath.
If you
That way,
let
it's
you beat
just-
on him, if he lets you beat on him, he'll let you flip him over and cut his nails.
yeah. I'll do it after the bath. That way, he just has one bad day instead of two.
Right. Might want to try it before the bath. I mean,
Yeah, because he might be awful pissed off after that bath. He does not like water.
yeah.
But you start to
Nighty.
stink. Yeah.
All
Huh?
right, East Coast. Sleep well, brother.
See you later, East Coast.
The dog's over there like, Dad, you have him in your lap.
Later, East Coast.
Good night, Craig.
Love you. You're my baby kitty. Yes, you are. That's all. You're going to give me kisses? Thank you.
Oh God, there's so much to unpack right now. I can't do it. I gotta remember this is
I
Bob's
could be
life
like
and not to wreck it.
I could be like Terry and show you his butt.
Hey,
Oh,
why did you?
okay.
Oh, Jesus! Now he's gonna go get that damn dog.
You're welcome, Jeff.
No, y'all ain't look. The dog's outside, so.
See, Jeff, you fuck with me with making jokes. I'll pay you back one way or the other.
Oh, don't worry, it's game on now, Dart.
You want to come to attention? Huh? You want attention or you want to stay on the bed? All right.
Had a guy do it at work. He thought he was being funny. Then I just unloaded, and freaking Christ, the guy was crying to the boss. I said, everybody in the crew, even the ones that didn't like me, said, nah, Jeff was being good, and told the guy to stop. He didn't listen. He unloaded.
No, you've never yet told me to stop. So. Yeah.
Oh crap! I still can't believe it. I was getting texts from people. Everybody, you all right, Jeff? We haven't seen you all week. I'm like, what part of going to Missouri to see my mother and deal with that? Did you not understand?
Well, it's like I said to you earlier. I've only been talking for the last 3, maybe 4 months about not being here last weekend, and everybody's like, "Where the hell she go?" Like, read the back notes.
You've got commitment here.
Check the feed.
Then she made
Remember
the
where I
comment.
was last February. Yeah, there we go.
the attention span of a gnat.
Mini Mike's last comment.
Oh
You
God,
need a slap.
Marcy, read what Mike just said.
Like I said, he needs a slap. He needs a slap.
So you're saying that's dark? That's dark meat?
Mini Mike posted, Dart, is that your first black pig? Never mind.
He needs a dry slap.
And
Yeah. We should be nice to Dart. He's a rarity from Oklahoma on 2 accounts. 1, he has all his 2 teeth, and 2, he's not a meth head.
He does? No, he don't.
His teeth.
mostly,
God damn, Dart, you had to ruin it. I was saying something nice.
that would be mostly.
But no, I'm not a meth head.
Close enough.
That's
Well,
the mostly part.
And yes, I ignored
I
the
can
last
make
comment for a
this
reason.
model, one model short.
Bring it. Do your worst. Bear in mind. I
Oh
give
God, now
it.
now he's picking on somebody's own size, Dart. He's going after Ed.
Okay.
Bring it, Mike. Just remember,
get the
I
height
give what I
size?
get.
Hold it. How tall are you, Ed?
I am 6 foot even.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Now you're going out of your height class again, Mike.
Well, I've decided to make the stack of models one model shorter. Yeah.
Hey, Dart, I bet you if you can find a Marcy a nice pink or kiss band. What was the other one? Yeah, it was just a kiss band, right? You don't have Marcy?
Yeah, I need the kiss band, and I want the 4 polar lights figures that from 1998.
No, Mike, it ain't making a hairline for my behind. It's making a hairline for the backs of my knees.
As I told him earlier, I said, Bubba said you were his size, and he goes, "What do you mean by that?" And think about it.
There's a lot wrong with you.
Oh God, it'd be easier to tell you what's not wrong with me.
Okay.
And it ain't just at the hairline either. I mean,
It's underneath the hairline's the problem.
it's back behind the hairline.
I promise, if you ever meet me in person, I'm not this bad. Occasionally.
Oh, well, I didn't need that.
Especially at Acme Friday Night Lives when somebody tells me to come up with something funny and I do, and I can't say that. I just walk 30 feet to Brian and he'll post it.
You know,
everybody knows that one
what
line.
happens at convention stays at convention or camp out until somebody
Unless it's on a live
Wi-Fi
stream.
signal. Yeah.
And then if
Or
we get too
somebody
bad,
gets
you
a
have
good
to delete
Wi-Fi
it.
signal.
Nah, it's 72 just gonna have to keep wanting because I ain't getting rid of my ponytail.
You will if it walks off your head on its own.
I swear to God.
Yeah, there is
if I
that,
ever-
but that'd be about
if
the
I-
only way I get rid of it.
I might need to go to New York City and find take a picture
Let
of
me
a
know if you ever
one-legged
need a
hooker.
donation because I can make about 6 wigs and still have too much hair.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
God, I
I
hate
can
you,
sit on my
Marcy.
hair.
I got plenty of hair in my ears and in my nose, and
Everywhere where you need it, right?
Yeah. Apparently, it withdraws from your head and comes out everywhere else.
Yeah, that's like mine when it's not pulled back into the ponytail like this, and it's just hanging loose. I can reach back behind my back like this and grab hold of it.
Ed, and I've got to stand with Mike on this one. Me and Mike are beyond Rogaine. Hair Club for Men probably couldn't help us.
Actually, Mike, I know quite a number of dudes that have had long hair prior to that.
Ain't nobody paying attention to me.
After that.
Hey, Dart,
What?
what's that tell you right there?
I just polishing my head.
Oh, what the fuck is he
Hey,
doing?
Marcy, it only took 3 months, but look what he boxed up.
That wouldn't be my stuff.
Marcy,
It's a box.
it ain't pretty, but it has a monster truck. It has the 2 military pieces and the Dukes of Hazzard.
Awesome. Just make sure.
How old is that box?
When you write
Go ahead.
make sure you got my first and last name on there, and
I
make
do.
sure you put clear tape over the address so that it doesn't get ruined in the process.
They're gonna put a sticker on it.
Oh, they do put that. Okay.
Yep, they'll put a sticker on it with your address. I'm just writing it on there. They'll put one on it. Mine up here, I'll probably put some tape over the top of it. If you got, and watch, you're finna get no. You don't have a shop card of mine, right?
No.
Hey, by the way,
You don't have mine either, so
No.
I don't have
do
one
that
either.
after.
I'll put one in the mail. I got envelopes and everything. I didn't even think about it. Every time I do this, I box this crap up. Just like Ed.
Yeah, I
I didn't
literally
put-
just got my stickers like last Wednesday, and then
Terry does a great
Thursday I was
job of
busy,
packing.
so.
I can verify that.
Well, the Swamp Monster box you already know is not in the best of shape. Everything's in it as far as I can tell you. So it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, and if anything is missing, I can use 3D print it or find somebody that's got one if you want to.
I don't think you're gonna run into that. There is some loose parts in the box, so I mean,
Yeah.
I just need to get this. I need to get this stuff going. I'm going to the post office in the morning. I'll have you a price tomorrow.
Alright.
I'll send you an email. Okay.
Yep.
With the price on it. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, and send me an email if you can. I don't know if you can do it right now.
Yeah, I can just
I need a hint. I need a price.
See, Dart, I got one of them. I got
So
one of
I
these
can,
too, Dart.
so I can either go up or down. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's like I told you, whatever they're worth to you.
I don't have a clue what that Swamp Monster is actually doing because it's not on eBay. So
So you got to move the thing out of the way, Bob, so they can see the other Black Panther.
I know the.
No.
I'm not trying to hurt nobody with it.
Hello, Kitty.
And yep, he's off to the races.
That's all he wanted of your ass.
All right. Okay, what do we got in there? We got the big truck.
You got the 16 scale Swamp Monster. You got the two. You already
The two
seen
Tamiya
them.
kits, the Hanamag.
Yeah, the two Tamiya kits and the Dukes of Hazzard. Charger.
I told. I'm sorry, Marcy. Go ahead. I told Mike he should drive over to your place over in Pensacola. It's worth a 5-hour trip.
I spent 2 years in Pensacola. That's where I did
Forgive
my.
my stupidity, but where the fuck is Pensacola?
Florida.
It's,
He's in Mobile. He's on the other side.
It's about 40 minutes east to where I'm at.
Yeah, that's a lot of ways away from Oklahoma. Because I could probably handle one-on-one. It's thousands of people and hundreds of people and 10 people.
Do like Bob does. Move around, sit down, take a break, and gather yourself, and then get it back up and do it too. Holy shit! I said something nice.
Damn.
And on the from when Terry was asking about shop cards, I have 2 shop cards. I have Bob's and I have Grandpa Mark's.
You know how many shop cards I've made?
Wow.
Because I'm going to put my face on the backside of it.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got to get with Jess to make some up. So.
And
Well, then
You
it
need
might
to have them made with the
spontaneously
one you
combust.
didn't run over.
I haven't made any shop cards of my own yet, but I'm going to once I finish this GMC pickup, the trailer, the 57 Chevy sitting on the trailer. Then I'm gonna make a garage backdrop style diorama to set them in front of and take a couple pictures of that, and that's what's going to be the picture of my shop card when I'm done with it.
And thank you, Marcy. It reminds me, I've got to send one of them pictures. Where my brother-in-law works, they got one of them giant printers, and you can't see it directly behind me, but that thing with a plastic bag over it, I'm going to have one picture made up of all of us where they're pretending to beat me up from Acme.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
You just
Mike, you got one word in that description of me wrong. The skinny and the
Jerry, Mike?
ponytail and the man.
Said
You got all that right, but
You know why he's jealous of you, Ed?
because I'm able to grow hair.
No, that too, but you don't have to put lowering blocks on a tricycle to ride it. Why do I have a feeling a classic plastic Jason's going to go, you need to leave Mike alone. He's a nice guy. I don't care what you say. That was funny, Mike.
Four boxes. Who else do I owe kits to?
Not sure.
That is true. That is 100% true, Mike. Why don't you hop in, or you've had one too many? Oh, if you had one too many, you need to get in here.
You haven't sold enough on my live for a commission yet, so you don't owe me anything yet.
That's probably why he ain't coming in. Oh, there we go. We finally found a proper nickname for him.
Oh, what the heck?
The salesman.
Oh, you can plug all you want there, Mike. I don't care.
I still ain't never got Ed's email. I mean, I got the address and everything. Don't think I didn't, Ed.
Yeah.
He's still in there.
Yeah.
I'm-
Like I said,
you
I put
wait.
it up in the
I don't know what the deal is. I ain't got an email from you yet, but
Kevin, yes, I did.
you done sent yours, Marcy?
About to.
Okay. I was just wondering. I was just trying to see if it had actually come in. I don't.
You got to forgive Terry. He's from the slow part of Alabama. Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
I'm
whole
not.
damn state.
I'm from
That's the
Alabama.
whole
I'm
damn
from the
state.
slow part of Alabama. Not from the part of Alabama.
I said Alabama. I didn't say Alabama.
I did. I said I'm from the slow part of Alabama, not Alabama. That's where I guess that's where all the fast thinkers are.
See, this is what happens when everybody plays in the same gene pool too much.
Yeah, you're correct.
Oh no, that's Vermont.
Vermont.
That's getting a little close to home, ain't it?
I'm not a Vermont native. I'm going to make sure we're clear on that. Oh yeah, Mike is definitely drunk. He's typing worse than me.
Email away, Terry.
All right. It may or may not show up. Like I say, I ain't never got Ed, so and he sent his. So
I just
Just make
replied
sure
to
you
your
always-
original email. So.
I've actually backed out of it and everything. I mean, I run my tablet off of my hotspot, so it might be slow because I'm on this. So,
Shouldn't be.
Nope. Marcy's popped right up, so here it is.
So it shouldn't be.
God. I know.
Will you do the shipping on top of that, Marcy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I maybe sent that to Mike.
That's a deal, okay?
All right.
I'll let you know what the shipping is
Okay. Cool.
tomorrow, and then we'll get it in the mail Monday afternoon. I'll drop it off at the post office. I'm just not sure what it's going to be. It's going to probably, it may be a little chunk. I don't know. Probably going to be.
Oh crap!
Getting ready for you, Fafa.
No. The only person in front of you right now is Bruce. You're about to get a model car enema.
It's all for you, big boy.
It's in the States, so it shouldn't be terrible.
Whoa.
How many wobble pops have you had?
None.
Yeah, Bob, that's my email,
But
buddy.
I'm stealing that wobble pop thing.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with giving his hand protection from hand-to-man love.
Right, but he still had too many wobble pops. We ain't gonna.
And you know damn well we both know that Rodney Carrington song.
I don't do wobble pops, but I do you, Fafa. Come here, big boy. I got something for you.
Something ain't right, old boy.
Hey, Mike, this
Yes,
thing
sir.
identifies as a cordless hole puncher too.
Yeah. I got one of those right over there.
Oh my God, Marcy, you would have been. I'm just sitting on my plane, right? This guy gets
Mind your
on.
own business, yeah.
He
Alright,
was in
that's not the-
just from certain tattoos, he was in the military. He had long curly hair. You would have been jealous from earrings. Lady said, "Oh, isn't that a pretty girl?" I looked right at her. I said, "Did you notice the Adam's apple?"
Some people are stupid.
Lady's like, "Oh, I'm sitting here."
I just kind of leaned over and put my hand on my chin and smiled and went, "Man, pretty." And leaned back in my chair, mind my own business.
I get that everywhere I go. Women look at me. Oh, he's so man pretty. It happens. You know, you get that on the big jokes.
I'll give you cute. I wouldn't give you man pretty. You gotta have long hair to
man, I thought
qualify as man pretty. Sorry.
I thought I was ranking up
I
there,
got
but I guess
standards,
not.
man.
You're right.
Standards.
You're not hot until you're her 5th grade teacher hot. Let's get it straight.
Yeah,
grade teacher,
Mr.
huh?
Lawrence, man. Woo!
It's one thing if you're hot after your 5th grade teacher, but it's a whole different world if the 5th grade teacher is hot after you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just pissed off at
And
these kids. I'd
my
like
high
to have.
school phys ed teacher was pretty damn hot too.
What is wrong with you
trouble.
people?
Dude, I used to get in trouble just to get swats from him.
Bob,
If
Mom?
you didn't bring your gym clothes,
you might
3
want to
days in a
delete
row,
this live
you get
tonight.
swats. It's like,
What is wrong with you people?
I come in on
I-
Monday like, no, don't
I
have
can-
any gym clothes. Tuesday,
I can see Marcy now. I've been bad.
Wednesday, nope. Thursday morning, it's like I'm standing in line waiting my turn with a smile on my face.
I
One of
didn't
those,
dress out
you
for
stir
gym
me up.
class,
Please have
Mr. Gym
another.
teacher.
You do realize Marcy is a perverted the rest of us, right?
Well, me and the dogs will go for a walk. Maybe this
She just says it
conversation
in
will
a
be
more
over by the
dignified
time
way
we're back.
than we do.
Not
Papa,
always, Jeff.
you say that like it's a bad thing.
I did.
Not always, Jeff.
Hey, Total Tech.
Oh no, story. Saturday. Okay, this is funny.
Story time.
Event. Yeah, story time. Event last weekend, right? This, by the way, is the sound of a kit going in the bin that ain't getting built. That was my snap kit. That's out of the way. Anyway, on Saturday, we have this kind of long-standing tradition with my group. 30 years of it next year. Every facility we've ever had our event at, on Saturday evening, the fire alarm system just goes off for no reason whatsoever. We evac the entire building, and we're all standing out there waiting for the all clear after the firemen come and check everything and blah, blah, blah. And we come rolling back in, and this one chick that I really can't stand but I'll do anything to keep her from making the community look bad. I kind of derailed her from being a complete and total whore bag by catcalling the men in uniform. Some other frigid cunt got cranky about it and posted on our social media group about so-and-so catcalling the fireman was this and that and this, whatever the hell she said, I don't even remember. And I just chimed in on the post and I went, oh, I'm sorry. Does the light go on when you open your legs? And then after that, I said, I happen to know those fine gentlemen in uniform. If you'd have been there 3.2 seconds later, you'd have heard them both laughing, seen them with glorious smiles on their faces, greeting me by my fucking name.
Yeah, they see what they want. They don't want to see the whole story.
Exactly. You know, these guys, I mean, they're stressed as fuck 24/7, 365. They're fucking first responders. If you could put a genuine smile on their face, I don't care if you know them or not. I
Right.
just happen to know these guys.
Are we having better conversation now?
Hey, no, Dart, we're gonna take a picture of you, put it on a cover of a magazine, and send it to Britta. It says, "You know who Al Bundy is, right?"
No.
The
What the
greatest
hell-
shoe salesman of all time.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
What was
this
it? What was the name of the magazine he used to read? Biggins.
Biggins.
Biggins for Britta.
I'm just saying. This live stream is very not politically correct.
Never was.
Email finally came through, Ed.
Do we look like the politically
Yeah,
correct
I
kind?
think I sent that to the wrong address or to the wrong email.
Somebody's
It's
gonna get
Friday
an
after
email,
hours,
right?
Dart. You willingly came in here with us.
Right. You chose this.
I just want to note some of the things that have been talked about tonight do not reflect the Dark Cave or the Dark Cave's opinion. There we go.
There, we officially got it out of him.
What the
All
fuck?
right, we've been here an hour and a half. We've been here an hour and a half. I've told a funny story. I've thrown my snap kit into the bin after taping the box shut because I didn't want any of that shit getting out. And nobody has noticed my tagline.
Why is it on Bob's? I can't see how many people are
I can't
like
I
see
it.
can't read it. It's too small.
I can't
can't
read it. It's too
either.
small.
Blow it up. It's got an expand window.
Blow it up.
I'm
You
not
know how
on
many
my
times I've
phone.
said that in my life and it didn't work? Blow it up. Blow it up. It'll get bigger.
Hold it.
I've never seen that.
Hey, Bob.
The opinions of this live stream do not reflect the Dark Cave.
Oh, that's a new meme coming.
Line.
Oh, that is so a new one. I'll take a picture of it. We still got 15 people watching.
Yeah, it's early.
I think they're all asleep.
People show up.
Our favorite one was we literally put Britta to bed, and we were on at 3 o'clock in the morning, and Britta came back. We're like, damn, we're freaking, we need to end this now.
Oh, I remember that day.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a long night. I had to be up the next morning at like 6 o'clock. I was like, "What the hell am I doing?" This is
Okay, who's actually subscribed? Who's actually subscribed to the Dark Cave? Be honest.
I am.
Okay.
And I got you on Facebook.
Comment to prove it.
And I got you on Facebook.
I'm gonna give y'all a preview of Sundays.
Ooh, shiny.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I like that color.
I love this color, the way it turned out.
What is that done, huh?
Hey,
So that's all you
Mike,
get.
I do got some bad news for you.
What, you saw the orange peel in my paint?
No, I see it on your head.
Damn.
There's orange peel.
Some
There's
powder
orange
for
peel
that
on the
kid. Or
bug.
put a hat on, man.
There's orange peel on the bug. Yeah, Marcy got straight to the point and said, "Put a freaking hat on that head."
Get something on that thing. It's kind of
There we
bright.
go.
Yeah,
How's
that's
that?
better. Thank you. Much better. Now I can see your whole face. You wash out. You got the bright lights above you.
You should have seen Chris. You look like a damn lobster.
Yeah,
He did.
last
He
Saturday
came
when
in.
I
His
got off
face
the
was
bike, it
pure
was
red.
bad.
He looks like a
I
lobster
got
because he's been in the wobble juice.
no, I
A
ain't been
wobble
into
pop.
wobble juice. That's just it. I don't drink wobble juice
Well,
anymore. I used to have quite a habit of it, but I don't anymore.
Same with me.
okay,
I
then
can't drink the wobble
you've been
pops
in the other
anymore.
stash.
It
Do what?
I think he's been in the other stash.
No, that's the one thing that's the one thing I don't do for sure. I used to have a problem with the wobble juice, but I've never had a problem with the wobble whatever. The devil's lettuce.
There you go.
In my lifetime, I've probably smoked what would be equivalent to one joint, and it took me like 6 times to get that much down.
Yeah, that's because it's crappy weed.
I never was. Well, I always looked at it as a gateway drug. Remember when I came up, right? So it was
Yeah,
always a
because
gateway
you were
drug, and I
fucking
was like, I'll
programmed.
end up being the guy in the ditch going, I will work
You
for
were
cocaine
fucking
or whatever.
programmed.
I got
I
so
was always
stoned
scared of
once.
That
I
the
got
pharmaceutical companies lie. They've been telling for
Hold it.
a long
Hold it.
time.
Marcy, you might want to listen to this story Dart's about to share with us.
It's a gateway to one place, the refrigerator. All right,
I got
Jason,
so
you got the
stoned
floor.
once I could see words.
You could
I
see
would have loved
sound
to
and,
see
and
that.
hear color, and yeah, it was good shit.
I was
Good
4
days.
bowls deep under the blanket in a hot box. I was gone.
I'm about to say, you need to put the mushrooms down and slowly back away.
Yeah,
No.
those are even legal here now.
No, it was straight up wacky tobacco, nothing else.
Dart, I didn't think anybody could top me being 2 feet from Munchies and not even have the energy to reach over and get it. You just topped it.
Oh yeah, I wasn't moving. I was not.
Here, I'll
I
pick
had
you
a
up. I
TV.
can watch this.
I had a TV box that I just bought the TV, and I was watching the TV box.
Wow.
That's some good shit.
I've done that with the sound off.
Yeah, you know that video, that meme with the cat? It's like, did you see the size of the dragon? That was Dart.
Yeah, I don't do that shit no more.
That's
Oh
because
my
you
God,
did it
can
wrong
you
the first time.
Can you imagine him and Amanda High together? Oh, that'd be
Oh
priceless.
hell no.
Oh, that would be being hysterical.
No.
By priceless, you mean scary?
No, it would be hysterical.
I'll just put it this way: I shouldn't have done it alone.
Oh no.
I'm
I
going to start
shouldn't have done
referring.
it alone.
You know, Marcy, I'm going to start referring to Bob and Dart as real life versions of Jay and Silent Bob. And if you never
and
seen
since everybody insists that they can't expand their screen to read what it says under my name, it says "fuck your narcissism" with a rusty fork.
I already said that for you, Marcy.
Just don't call her
didn't hear it
Doug.
earlier.
No, my
I
favorite
don't-
one was when
I have a feeling that involves something that doesn't involve me.
Yeah, I'm with you, Dart. That's a
Well,
That's
if you
a-
pair that up with what Kit just went in the bin, I think you can figure it out.
I
Snap Kit
Don't
went in
know.
the bin. Do the math.
Yeah, mine did too.
Jesus Christ, now I was going to say something I can't freaking remember.
Jeff did mine.
Out of all the freaking boxes that I have packed today, Mr. KRD,
Yep,
that will be in your box.
awesome. And send me your address too, and I'll send you one of my shop cards.
Yeah, it'll be on the box.
I remember the night. Now I remember what I was going to say, Marcy. There was one night because I made a mistake first when I was first getting into lives. Kept calling her Doug, and then just called her Doug one night. I was like, "Oh, so I'm not the only one."
Nope.
But you know, their whole family had a good kick out of that when I told them. Doug was just sitting there laughing, going, and his son's like, "We didn't know there was another channel named that." I was like, "It's different."
Extremely.
How many bags
Did you
I
ever
got a
finish
donkey
your
need to go
van?
out?
Marcy?
No, anything that I started like last year is in the work in progress crate. I gotta finish the rest of these group builds, except for the one I just chucked in the bin that's gonna go in the fire pit.
Am I breaking up or is she?
And then the van I will get back to. It's first on the list in the work in progress.
Up there, Dart.
You were frozen a little bit there, Dart.
Okay, it's me. Well, then, if that's the case, it's my time to call it a night because my internet's going to take a shit.
You
All
can't
right,
I'll have to
brother,
ask that question when I can hear you.
You have a great night, Dart.
See you,
You
Dart.
can't leave us now, Dart. We need you.
See ya.
Dart.
I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow.
Hold it. Dart is now the YouTube sex symbol of the year.
That's it. When I grow up, Dart, I want to be just like you.
The look on his face was just awesome. That was great.
No,
Oh,
you'll
Brian's
never beat
getting-
the
I'm gonna-
the fried bologna sandwich look. That fried bologna sandwich look ruled all the looks ever by anybody. That's the
This
that's the I
live
don't
stream
think you're
does
that damn
not
funny with me.
necessarily represent the Dark Cave. Have a nice night.
Bud.
Yeah.
All right, Dart.
See you later, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's good to see him coming out of his shell. I'm just scared. Bob's over there looking at something. He's just waiting for somebody to say something. He's going to zing off on him.
I'm going over my Facebook comments. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, crap. Do I got to go over there and block you for all the freaking stuff you post me in?
No, it's what people have comments I've received, notifications I've received. They send me shit of everything.
Paint a model car and make it look exactly perfect, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Fucking liars.
Miss Morrison,
You,
do you have PayPal?
I do.
Okay. What about you, KRD?
Yes, sir.
All right. I will try to send the stuff as soon as possible tomorrow because the post office closes at 12.
Yep.
And we see if we can't get them in the mail tomorrow. How about that?
Sounds good.
Well, if he gets y'all shipped out, maybe he can work towards mine next. I know he told me to be patient, so I'm being patient.
Remind me.
The giant 1/16 giant tracks, the sister to the
Oh,
swamp monster
that's
that you sent.
yeah,
Marcy.
that's still at the storage, but it's there. You ain't got to worry about that.
I'll wait my turn.
Well, I just got to get up there to get it to be the thing, and this week ain't the week. So send me, do me a favor and send me an email. That way I've got something reminding me so I can go back in and look at emails.
All right, I'll send you another one. I've sent you 3, but I'll send you another one if that's what you need.
If you
I'll do it.
already sent, hold up.
I did. I already sent them.
Hold up.
It'll be under Jeep and Janice 71.
If I got it, Mike and Jans.
Mike Janice. Yep, that's me.
Got you. AMC Kid, Dirtbag. All right, you're gonna have to send me an address to go with this, okay?
All right. Well, you got to send me a price tag too, so I can make sure to get you paid up.
All right, it'll just be just under 500.
Just under 500. Okay, then I'm not sending you my address.
No, it won't be that much. I'm just messing with you.
I figured. We'll figure it
You
out.
know
whenever
who I
you're
haven't
ready.
seen in a while? Has anybody seen Curb at all lately?
Nope.
No, I haven't. He was on somebody's live the other night. I say the other night, but they all start running together.
I'm not sure if it was before I was gone or after, but recently, like within the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a good couple weeks since I've seen him on anything.
I know y'all.
Papa probably offended him. You know how that
Probably
damn
good.
Papa
No.
is.
I know y'all can't see me right now because Bob's got himself on big screen, but
Okay.
if he takes it down and y'all see that I'm not sitting in my chair, it's nicotine time.
I had Dart blown up, and when he left it, defaulted back to me.
Ah,
On
Oh, that.
snail's message.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just noticed something, Marcy.
What?
The name of Alive.
Oh yeah, I knew you would like that.
We've only been here almost 2 hours. You just now noticed?
Yeah, I just got informed of it. Yeah, no. No, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna be smart about it. Because it ain't worth it at the end of the day.
Don't worry, be happy.
Amen.
Bob, I try to be, but people just seem to ruin that.
Hey. Daylight coming, we wanna go home.
Different song, but
You too can be happy. Ignore everybody on the planet.
I try to.
That's amen. That's why we do models, because then we can shut ourselves inside of our own little world. I mean, think about it. When we were all kids, for the most of us that are grown up on here, since no offense to Jonathan or Jimmy, but they're still growing up. But when we were kids doing this, you locked yourself in a room and went to work. There were no groups. I didn't even know there was model clubs when I was a kid.
No.
You didn't even care what else was going on around you. You're just so focused in your model.
Yep. That's it. Parents would come up, shut out the lights, and be like, "You gotta go to bed." Okay.
All right, guys,
So
I'm
then
gonna hop
leave-
out because I gotta get some
All right.
work done, get some
Get
sleep.
some work
mostly.
done.
Night, Jeff.
All right,
Good
night,
night,
all.
Night,
Get you
See you
Papa.
tomorrow night at some point.
Catch you later, Jeff.
When I was a kid, I only got one model a month, and that came from the modelers club thing from Revell.
Yeah, what was that? Was that Estes?
Yeah.
Estes that did that?
That was
Yeah.
Revell. Revell
Was it Revell?
monogram.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember they were like white and blue boxes that had like no artwork on them.
Yep,
And
you just got
one month
them
you might get an
and
airplane, the next month you might get a drag car. You know, you
yeah,
never really
just
knew
in
what you
a
got.
brown box. They were the Young Modelers Club or something was the name of
Yeah.
it.
Because I remember that, and the old man was a member of the. He would get the big kits, you know, the regular kits. That had to have been like 78, 79, 80. That was early.
Jason,
Yep.
30? What shift?
How much?
30?
Plus
What
ship.
shift?
Sounds good. Just email me the total when you get the shipping thing, and I'll send you the money right away.
Fine. Just giving you a heads up, because I'm gonna try to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get on up there tomorrow, because I got these two that's got to be weighed as far as shipping. And Marcy's probably not gonna like it when I tell her hers, because that box is big and kind of bulky. And I'm sorry for you before I give you the bad news, Marcy. I sent
You have
one.
postal service, so
I sent one to. It can't be no more than what it was to send Dwayne his. I sent his to Canada and it cost me $46. It can't be
Yeah, well,
that.
that's out of country. That doesn't mean
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. It can't be that much.
No,
you're
it
probably
said
looking at-
we're in country, so it's going to be
Yeah.
totally by weight.
Hopefully it don't go skyrocket. I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow though. I'll let you know. So be watching emails tomorrow if you can.
I will.
Will do. I get emails, they pop up on my phone for when I'm not home. So
I got Ed. What did we say on the Camaro? I'm marking them on the box. What did we say on the Camaro, Ed 30? Was that what it was?
yes, sir. 30 plus shipping.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna mark that on the box so I don't forget it.
Say, Kevin, that kind of sounds like the tech world support acronym of PEBCAC, standing for problem exists between keyboard and chair.
What was that abbreviation again? Or
Pep.
acronym again?
The
What was it?
PEBCAC.
Bless you.
I'm gonna go fill my water. I'll be right back.
What little puppy? Is that right?
That sounds like a doggy that might want to go outside.
Yeah, I miss my dog.
That was dog language for I want more treats.
Yeah, I miss my dog. I had a husky mix. When we got her, she was supposed to have been mom's dog, but she very quickly attached to me and became my dog. She picked me out of the household.
I had a husky
And
cow.
it was it was one of those situations where within 30 minutes of bringing her into the house, because she was a rehome when we got her, anywhere I went, she was within 1.5 feet of me. And I miss my baby girl. I miss Princess. I mean, she just gets. I'd moved from that. I'd moved, and where I wound up having to move to, wasn't allowed to have dogs there. The landlord had a no pets policy to rehome my dog.
I wouldn't have moved there.
Well, it was a situation of the house was grandfather's house, and he had been put into a hospice nursing home type situation because of his dementia. And mom and little brother moved because they couldn't. They had too much emotional attachment to the house, and they couldn't handle being there any longer, so they moved. And then mom's little brother took control of the house, and I was paying him rent for a little while. But then he decided he wanted to put the house on the market to be able to sell it. and asked me to move and didn't give me a lot of time. But then again,
Even though it's family, the law would have been on your side. You wouldn't have had to move right away.
yeah. Well, he gave me 2 months to find a place. And I couldn't find anything that was within my price range that I could afford that would have let me keep my dog.
Yep.
There was
$250 dog.
no way to get the dog registered as a service animal.
Nope.
No, they
Do you
actually
wanna-
asked
do you
for
really want to
papers
do that
now.
if it's not a service animal, though? I mean, I get it. You want to keep your dog, but isn't that
Actually, no. And if it's an anti-anxiety kind of thing, it's
Sure,
not
if it's a
quite
truly
a service
service animal,
dog. It still can be lumped into that same type of group. There's
certainly
a legal loophole. There
I
is
agree
a
with
legal
that. But if it
loophole.
wasn't, if it's not that kind of, if you just love the animal, you don't. It doesn't.
Yeah, well, it's a loophole. It doesn't matter. Anybody
Doesn't
can
matter. You
say,
get to keep your dog. But you served, right?
Yes, ma'am. 5 years.
And
There you go.
that
There
veterans,
you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have got away with
the
it. anyway.
veterans people couldn't help you find a place. It's what they're for.
Supposed to be. Yeah, I haven't had any kind of luck getting anything out of the Veterans Administration. I've tried multiple times, appealed, and when they deny me, I've appealed. And when they deny the appeal, I appeal the denial of the appeal. And
That sucks.
I fought them for almost 10 years trying to get any kind of help on anything. And they're like, nope, you only served 5 years. We can't.
That is bullshit.
Really?
You did a clean tour and they aren't doing anything for you.
Yeah. I mean, the only benefit I get out of it is my Texas ID says veteran United States Navy, and that qualifies me for veteran discounts on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can get free coffee at McDonald's.
So I do get that much at least.
I mean, that's great, but that's not near enough for somebody who wrote a blank check to the U.S. government and said,
Yeah,
"My body
that's
is yours,
bullshit.
and I'm willing to do whatever I need to do." So.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
My cousin lives in Michigan up there, and he runs some sort of veterans help deal. And some of the horror stories he tells me about what the veterans, how they suffer, and how many die every day and commit suicide.
How
and all
many
that.
homeless ones we got around?
Yeah, the
here?
homeless
Hello?
ones.
Yeah.
Well, Mickey was, career Army, and he's taking his retirement time and trying to help other vets, which I think is awesome. But the stories he tells me, it's shameful, it's pitiful.
It is. The fact that our government would rather take billions of dollars and send overseas to countries that are involved, that are
Yeah, and we don't even take care of our
in
own.
wars, in various wars right now, that don't have anything to do with the United States. They would rather take care of those countries and support those countries and support those people than take care of their veterans here in the States.
Take care of anything here. How many homeless are on the street that are not vets? How many families are living in their fucking cars, living check to check in hotels?
Exactly.
It's like we don't take care of our own, and they're sending the money everywhere.
Yeah.
And letting everybody come inside our borders and get checks.
That's
for
another
free.
problem entirely.
It is.
That's a slippery slope because guess what? We're all immigrants. Right.
Yeah, I understand that, and we're all, but I'm all about legal immigrants. It's the illegal ones that.
Right. And another
start-
problem with that is it costs thousands of dollars to come here legally. They're
Yeah,
just
but
coming here to work. They
Listen.
work in jobs that the average person won't fucking touch. Okay?
Yep. So
True.
then whoever's hiring them should take part in or be required to make sure that they're legal. And maybe it's a process, and maybe there's things that can
The
happen,
system is
maybe not all
broken.
at once,
I
but at the same
absolutely
time,
agree.
in
The
the
system is
end,
broken.
they need to pay taxes like everybody else.
But
They don't need to get free checks. They don't need to get their driver's license without being
well, they don't all get free
living in the
checks,
country
but
because
yeah,
it's freaking horseshit.
yeah.
You know,
And
Then to
it's
get a
like,
blank check because you're from another country, that doesn't make sense to me. Again, it goes right back to
yeah.
the
Well,
vets and the people
they
that
don't
hear
all
them.
get, they don't all get free checks. They don't all get the blank check.
I mean,
It needs,
If one
the
gets
system
one,
is
if
broken.
one gets a blank check compared to somebody who was in the military that can't get, well, can't get service for, can't keep their dog when they move to another house. To me, that I don't mean to be rude to that other person, but if I got a choice between a guy that wrote a blank check to the U.S. government and somebody that came here from another country illegally, I'm going to go by with my vet. If I got $10 to give,
Oh,
I'm going to give it to my
absolutely.
vet.
But see,
And-
you don't have to worry about that illegal because that illegal has 50 people who are here legally that can take them in.
Right.
and you know,
That's the
my
problem.
thing on that is, if any one of us were to want to immigrate to any other nation in the world where English is not the national language, like it is here in the States, we would have to learn that nation's national language. That would be a requirement. But that's not the case here.
You don't think they know? Come on. Believe me, they teach it. English as a second language has always been a thing. Every single person who has ever been in a school has been taught English. They choose not to use it.
What you do at home, if you're Spanish, if you're French, if you're German, what you do inside your own home, that's 100% your business, and you have every right to do that. But if you're out in public, you ought to be able to communicate. That doesn't mean you have to hang out with and party with or whatever, but you
And
ought
they
to
are
be able
all
to
capable. They
communicate.
choose not to.
Right, and that's the problem. That's part of the problem. They choose
Yeah,
not to.
because
They left this horrible place that they don't want to be at, and then they come over here.
and try to
And I'm not
recreate
saying
that
all of them,
horrible place.
and that's not fair. Let me back up. Some of them, not maybe a majority, maybe not, because everybody's different. You can't clump everybody into one ball because that's not fair.
True.
But a majority and or at least a large percentage come over here and they're leaving this horrible place behind. But when they get here, they want it to be like it was over there. It doesn't make any sense. And I'll make another comparison that doesn't involve out of state or out of country people. People that live in New York, Massachusetts, the rich people up there, they move here to Florida. They hate it up there. Oh, it's a horrible place. The first thing you hear at the city council meetings and all this is how we did it up north was, you just left all
We
that up
don't give
there.
a
Why are
fuck how
you
you did
bringing
it
it
up
down
there.
here? Yeah, why are
We
you
don't give a
bringing it
fuck
down
how you did it up there. This is how we do it down here.
Right, but the problem
Yeah.
is now our state is primarily immigrants, at least not there's
Immigrants and
very few
retired
natives.
folks. Yes.
Yeah, there's very few natives. So what happens is they come down here and they they're retired, they have the time and they have the money, and they end up creating the same situations for themselves and now other people that don't like it that way here in Florida. Now I live in a rural part, so it hasn't affected me as well. But you go to like Orlando, Miami's a different thing because that's more Cuba than up north. Not
Yeah.
mad at them, just
Miami's really
saying it's a
relatively
different. Yeah,
safe
it's a
still.
it's a
Yeah.
south. Yeah, it's different down there. So the Jacksonville, the cities are different than the little rural town that I'm in, but it's still the same thing. It's if it was so horrible up there and you ran away from it, why are you bringing it down here? This place was so great. We love it here. Well, you love it here because of how we do things. Why are you trying to change it?
Because they're confused and they're old. I don't know.
Spend your money.
But
Spend your money
it's not
and go
even a
home.
good comparison because if you look at the particular group of people that I'm talking about, if they all went back home, our service industry would crumble. You wouldn't have a hotel, a resort to go to. You wouldn't have a restaurant to go to. Every single service industry job is filled with a mix of legals and illegals.
I won't
Because
argue. I won't
people
argue that a
here
bit. I agree
won't
with you
do the
100% on
fucking
that. But
job they do.
it would also force those companies to start paying people correctly to do that job. Now, how does that translate? Yes, it's going to cost us more for the room and whatever. And I'm not saying that all Americans, everybody else, stay out. I don't believe
And
in that at all.
all the other prices for everything else go up.
Everything
with it.
goes up. I get
Yeah.
that. You're 100% right. That's the downside of it. But at the same time, there could be programs put in place for these illegals that are legitimately trying to come over and do right. If that's the case, there should be hoops for them to jump through and stages and
Oh, there are. They just have thousands of dollars involved.
Yeah, well, the
And,
problem is they're
you
going
know,
from they're not most of them, or at least a large majority, is not running up the rung of the ladder and doing it legally. It's so much
No, but
easier
you
to
can't.
bypass it. Yeah, it's so much easier to bypass it. So that's what they do.
you know, if our government would take the money that they're sending over to all these
All
other
made it home from work.
and supporting those people and utilize that to supplement the process for these individuals that are willing to come over in the legal way, that would be awesome. I'd be right there with it. I'd stand up at it. Hey, Jeff, thank you, sweetheart.
If you're from another country and you want to come here, the first thing you need to do is sign up to the military. Sign on for 4 years. If you make it through that,
And that's
welcome.
another
Here's your green
issue
card.
entirely.
Here's your green card.
That
Here's your
right there
benefits.
needs to back up to our own people. I think it should be a mandatory minimum of 2-year service.
Yeah,
Mandatory. Because we
disagree with that.
clearly can't discipline children anymore.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If they
Shit, I'm gonna tell you right now, I disagree with that.
If they were put in a formal situation where they had to conform to a set of rules, they might earn a little respect along the way, and they might actually learn how to be human beings. If anything, they'll be able to bounce a quarter off their bed.
There you go. I'll be right back.
We'll be left front.
Right?
I'm gonna bounce a belt off their ass is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
No, I never had that problem.
That's what's wrong with these kids nowadays. They ain't never had a damn tail tore up.
I only had to raise my hand to one of my
Amen.
kids once. I never had to do it again. She was made example of in front of all of them.
Telling you what, and I'm not proud of it, but my dad has beat, when I was a kid, he beat the crap out of us. And I mean, left marks all up and down our legs. I failed PE because I felt like I was protecting him, because if they'd have seen my legs with all the whelps and bruises and shit on them from where he whipped
He
us.
went to jail.
Oh my God, he'd
He
been
should have went to jail.
He damn sure went to jail.
He should have.
I mean, he beat us. I have, and I'm telling you, I know it's from what he did. I have those big ass varicose veins in the calves of my legs because of that shit, where the blood vessels were actually busted in my legs.
Yep.
I'm surprised I don't have physical scars because of my biological mother. She was one of those ones that it was whatever she could get her hands on. Belt, shoe, hairbrush, wire hanger, phone cord, extension cord, whatever, didn't matter. And then the ass whipping lasted for 30 minutes from mid-thigh to mid-back, bare skin.
Well,
that would have happened once, and I'd have been on TV.
Let me tell you something about all of that now.
She wouldn't
Well, not only did we get a whipping from our mother, she would go, just wait till your daddy gets home because you're going to get another one. And we did. We got 2 damn whippings for whatever we did wrong. And the second one was way worse than hers.
Yep.
He would beat the shit out of us. He had a belt, I'll put it like this, and if anybody knows anything about a paper mill, they have a screen felt that they spray the actual liquid paper on as it goes through the machine and dries and all that stuff. That belt was made out of a machine felt. And when he would take that thing and he couldn't even wrap it up around his hand tight because it would only wrap just so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'd have about that much of it sticking off the end of it, and he'd grab us by the arm, and we called it merry-go-round because, man, we was hauling ass trying to outrun that belt. And it didn't work.
Nope. Because
It did not work.
The two of you may be spinning circles, but he's still whipping you.
He's catching you every lick, son.
Already know.
Mr. Mike Owens, if you are in the chat, I'm not seeing the chat, but Mr. Mike Owens, there's your card. It will be in the mail tomorrow.
That's what I need to do. Send you a chain for
Miss
a card.
Marcy Summers. Let me get this off the back of it. I forgot to put the shop card in the box, but it's coming in the mail tomorrow.
Well, my biological mother never did the iron skillet thing, but yeah, the Hot Wheel track, yeah.
Shit, man, Daddy, look, when we'd get in a fight with each other, you know what he'd say to us? Y'all go outside and y'all get a switch. Each one of you get a switch and come back in this house. And if you don't get a switch that's going to last, I'm going to go get a third one and I'm going to beat the shit out of y'all while y'all beating each other.
My grandma had a willow tree in her yard. So guess what switch we had to get?
Nice, flexible piece of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it better not bend that little skinny thing because then we got whipped with it out to go get the bigger one.
That's right.
Oh, with a proper piece of willow, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, because it's the most flexible tree in the world.
Yep.
It literally acts like a whip.
Yep.
No, I'd be in the news because that had happened exactly once, and they would not wake up.
That was back in the 60s. They didn't care.
Like I said, they would not wake up. I'd be that poor little orphan girl that survived the fire.
Yeah, I've got the high heel shoe too there, Boston.
I didn't get high heel shoes, but pretty much any other kind of shoe. Yeah, I got that.
Like I said, discipline, what the hell is that? Jess, you missed my gym teacher story earlier.
I heard
You're
that.
talking to somebody that used to get in trouble just to get spanked.
Tell us something, Marcy.
And what was worse about it with my biological mother, she has two, and I'm the youngest. Her eldest is a daughter. No, I do not consider either of them to be my family. And when her daughter messed up and broke the rules, I'm the one that got the ass whipping for it.
Yeah, she definitely wouldn't be waking up.
And then when her daughter decided she wanted to use me as her personal punching bag, and I don't mean no light tappy hee hee ha ha shit either. That bitch thought she was Mike Tyson and I was her workout bag. And all I was allowed to do when she decided to start beating on me like I was her workout bag was just stand there with my arms down at my sides, because if I even did so much as this, that was an ass whipping. like I said, I'm surprised I do not have physical scars to match the mental.
How's your life as a retail worker there, Jess?
That's right. She started her job, didn't she?
Target, yeah.
She's a Target employee.
Yeah.
Sweet. Wait a minute. Target don't sell models. What's she doing there?
Right?
My Target
Yeah,
does it.
paper
I
models.
don't know about y'all.
None of
Pay
them
for
do.
models. Pay for her shed.
Paper she said.
You will for
Yeah.
now.
You know what?
You won't later.
Let's just hold on a minute. It's only the beginning of March. Wait until Christmas and then we'll talk.
Right?
Yeah, wait till October.
No, not even October. Just the week of Christmas.
Black Friday.
Yeah, that
Not
works.
even
too.
not even Black Friday. Nope. The week of Christmas.
That's the week to call in sick.
You called in sick anytime between October and Christmas at Walmart, you got fired.
Oh, wow.
You got both.
No, I'm
Yeah,
serious. You
if
did.
you're not like that, trust me, Jess. They don't have a union, do they?
No, I don't think so. Because it could be different where she's at.
I'm gonna say Florida's the right to
No,
work
it would be
state.
across the board.
Florida's the right to work state, but if the like UPS is a union and they have unions here, I don't know about Walmart, but
Walmart don't.
Well, Walmart
No,
definitely does.
Walmart's not union.
Walmart would rather close the store than let a union in.
They'll
don't blame 'em.
they'll fire everybody and close the
Actually,
store.
you should qualify. All you have to do is be employed by the company. It should cost you 1 hour's wage per, I believe, a month, and then you should have a charitable donation choice.
Something like that.
I want y'all to know I ain't done a damn thing tonight.
I want y'all to know that I screwed up my Volkswagen tonight. Should have left it alone, but I wouldn't. So I just went and gave it a bath and knocked out the side windows and my headlight covers, so I get to put those back in.
Bravo, Minnie Mike. Bravo.
I know, right? That's thinking with your dipstick, Jimmy.
Yeah, what the union can do for you, and the one thing that is the most important thing, is if you are in the union, the company cannot just decide to say, oh, don't come to work tomorrow. That union will support you and protect your job before it protects the company.
Yep.
So if it's available, take it.
Yeah, unions are definitely pro-employee.
Unions are pro-union. If you happen to be on the benefiting side, then so be it.
Yeah. Well, if you're a member
They're
of the
definitely
union,
not. They're more for the employee than they are for the company that they work for. That's for sure. That's for sure. I disagree with union because if somebody's doing, if I'm perfectly happy and somebody else isn't, or a majority of somebody else's isn't, then I have to strike because they strike. I don't think that's cool.
I will tell you what a union will do to you. They'll sell your ass out when a company's closing down because the company will buy the union reps out and they ain't shit you can do
They'll
about.
try to, yeah. And you'll learn real quick who your friends are at that point.
When International Paper Company went out of business here in Mobile and closed the plant down, they laid us off and called back people that had less seniority. And when we tried to go back to file to get money, the union wouldn't even hear it.
Yeah, you would have had to take class action against them as a group.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because the union stopped representing everybody because the company had bought them out. Somebody puts $500,000-$600,000 in your pocket, you ain't gonna get
I
them.
guess I should explain, huh, Jess? Watch your inbox.
The union is another corrupt thing, just like, well, I mean, come on. Think about it. Who's the one guy that's dead that nobody knows where his body is and what was his
Jimmy
job?
Hoffa, yeah, we do know where he is. We just aren't talking.
They know where he is? That's news to me because I ain't seen him.
He was taken on vacation in Italy, and if you can't extrapolate from there, then
I'm sure he was taken on vacation. I have no doubt.
like
He
I
probably
said, he was taken on vacation in Italy.
He's probably under some building or a bridge somewhere.
No, he's in a slab somewhere.
Let's just put it this way: he's kind of like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. They tore this off and threw it over there, and they tore some stuffing out and threw it over there. Yeah.
I don't know if they threw it everywhere, but I can tell you he's probably part of a foundation somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. He's at the base of some building somewhere.
Yeah, his ass is not in pieces. He's in a concrete slab somewhere.
He could be in pieces. I don't know. I just know he ain't here no more.
I think I might be got everybody. Maybe. For anybody that I have missed, I've got Marcy. I've got, come on, separate. Mr. Mike Owens. I've got Dwayne. I got Britta. And I got Jamie Garvin. Who else is on here today?
Terry, I just sent you an email.
Ed, I hadn't put one in your name yet.
Yeah, I was about to ask, did you put one in the box or?
No, the only one that I put in the box was the last one that I boxed up, which was the
Jason's.
Yep, was Jason's. So no. So let me go in here and find Mr. Ed.
Just go back to the StreamYard chat, my address. It's still there.
Yeah. Yep, you are correct. I'm just to look in my damn email and it ain't in there. It's in here. So let me get this on here.
You know what, Mr. Terry? I don't have one of your shop cards. I just went looking through mine. I thought I had one, but I do not.
Send me your address and everything.
I'll do it.
Cause I'm in a groove right now.
Well, I just sent you one.
We'll send it right now because I already have you
I
in here.
think that
excuse me.
Bob, you got one?
Yeah, I got one from you in Acme.
That's what I thought. I thought I'd give you one.
Bruce just said he sent you an email, so.
All right. Yo, just give me a little bit of time. Let me get them roped.
No, I want it now.
Yeah, okay. That's what she said.
Yeah, I know that's what she said. She told me so.
Yeah, that's what she said. And I told her no.
There you go.
Actually,
Do a
both of them
screen
said that.
Do a screen capture. You get it right now.
I said, well, if you want it that fast, you need to go do somewhere else.
Yep.
And they did. Go figure.
Well, you know.
That's all right. I just poking fun at him anyway.
That's Geraldo, yeah. That was Al Capone. That wasn't Hoffa. Roldo went after Al Capone's safe. I remembered watching that.
Oh, it was Gerardo Rivera's.
Yeah.
Geraldo Rivera.
Well, sorry, I can never get those names right.
He's got one of the easy ones.
I did well to say the first name.
Bruce has got a little Jeff in him. That's all right, Bruce.
That's my Hoosier hillbilly.
I say stupid shit too. I screw stuff up all the time. Especially being I'm not politically correct either. Oh, I've been told I'm brash.
All right, Mr. Terry, I just sent you a message, boss.
All right, appreciate you, buddy. We'll get you a card coming to you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm for some reason, I'm in the damn packing and mailing mood this evening. I guess that's a good thing. I guess.
Are you nesting? Does that mean you're pregnant, Mr. Terry? Are you pregnant? 'Cause you're nesting?
Marcy's going. It's about the damn time. She's been waiting on hers. She's been waiting on hers for a little while. But I mean, I did have to go back to the storage and get it, but it's been a little while.
No big deal.
Well, there's just been a bunch of shit going on, especially with that damn truck of mine, and it about drove me down crazy till I finally got it doing what it's supposed to.
Is it still kind of jury rigged to work?
No, I just pulled the pass lockout security module out of the truck, and it runs now.
I think somebody's been in the other stash.
Cool.
I'm running into that problem too, Terry. They said the transmission computer in my car is going bad, and they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, it's one of the things that you have to find somebody that can actually go in and redo the computer.
Rebuild it, yeah.
And that's this. You cannot order. I mean, this is a 99 Suburban, so you cannot order a new pass lockout security module. There's no such thing. So you got people out here that's redoing them, and then they want to charge $500 for it, and it's a box about that big. It's a little old bitty box.
And they get that $500 because not everybody can do it, and not a lot of people are doing it.
Well, I can put them on a YouTube video to where all they got to do is the wire that plugs in or the harness that plugs into the actual module. You skin back the little purple wire and you wrap your wire around it, make you a jumper. And when you go to crank the car, you ground it and crank it all at the same time and turn the key and the ground loose all at the same time, and it cranks up and runs.
Do not let the battery go dead.
You're right, because it goes back to default.
Yeah. And you can't do it all over again because you can't.
And the good thing is, you can. I mean, that's what you do is you plug the module back up, because once it goes to default, it's looking for the module. So you have to short the module out to make it think that it's telling it. And what it does is it's telling the computer not to send fuel to the motor. Yeah, this one's got a throttle body on it, but it won't send fuel to the throttle body. It'll crank, it'll run 2 seconds, it goes dead. Turn the key off, rotate the key again, crank it, it'll run for 2 seconds, and it goes dead. It does the same shit every time.
That's what my Cavalier does when a security system goes kapooey on it.
Yep.
Then it's 300. Then you have to buy a new ignition switch.
I did all of that. That ignition switch ain't got shit to do with it. You find that security module on it and unplug it when it's running, and then turn the car off, and you won't have any problem with it till the battery goes dead.
No, on my Cavalier, the ignition switch actually fixes it.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yep. It's $390 for the switch.
Yeah. Mine was $42.
And that's plus then you gotta put labor. Because they have to tear the steering column apart to put it in.
Yep.
Yeah, mine has the RFID chip in the key. So that's all. It's all inside the ignition.
Mine don't. It's funny.
Yeah,
The
mine's a
99
98.
Suburban does not have that little bar in the key, but my 90 model Camaro does, and it won't crank without it.
My 98 Cavalier doesn't have it either. It's just a plain old everyday key.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of my favorite repairs to make at the shop is somebody rolls in with their Jeep and they got their key fob and the battery's dead and they can't figure out why their Jeep won't crank. I don't mind charging them $150 at all to put a new battery in the key fob. Don't bother me a damn bit.
So on my Ford, I would pay that money because I, for the life of me, can't figure out how to get that damn key fob apart to change the battery.
Usually, all it takes is a little small. We got a little pocket screwdriver, not like
Yeah, I've looked all around the thing. I can't find it anywhere to take it apart. Found how to take the emergency key out of it so that you can open the doors. The batteries are dead, but yeah, I can't. Either it's not replaceable, or I just can't figure out how the hell to get it out, get it open.
The downside to doing that, though, like you said, is if I break that key fob when I pull it apart, trying to put a new battery in there, and I break that key fob, I just bought a $600 key fob.
Yeah.
Then I have to pay another $400 to have the dealership program to make work.
Not necessarily. You can, if you could find somebody that has a key fob. We got a guy at the flea market that does them, and you can get that key fob for about $65, and they'll program it.
We don't have that guy down here. I wish we did. Well, I say I wish we did. We're real careful when we take it apart because I tell my guys, you break that key fob, it's coming out of your pocket.
You got it. It don't take a lot to break them either.
No, it does not.
They're brittle.
Thing I found out
Well,
was
that being said, I'm also the same guy that when the older lady shows up with her flat tire on the car, I fix it for her. We patch it up, and she's like, "How much do I owe you?" And you can tell she's working off of Social Security or whatever. And I'm like, "Just tell other people about me. Thank you. Be on your way."
That's all they do.
That's
I've
it.
done that more than
I
once.
thought
Yep.
As the key fobs or not, I don't know.
Not that
It's
I'm
the, it's the
aware of.
lawyer and the
I don't
doctor
think
that
so,
show
Kevin.
up and want their stuff worked on right now. Can't wait, has to be done. And you're going to pay the I can't wait, has to be done price.
Yep. You are correct.
Fortunately, in my line of work, though, we really don't do much of that instant gratification stuff. Most of my stuff are long-term builds, kind of like project builds. Somebody will drop it off in December and give me a couple $1,000s a month to work on it and buy parts and all that, and then a year later pick it up, that type of thing. I do get some in and out work, but I start fabbing, building roll cages and building custom 4-link suspensions on Jeeps. It takes time.
A little bit, yeah.
But we enjoy it. We're pretty damn good at it. Or at least I think we are.
And it's not just doing it on Jeeps that takes a little bit of time. You start fabbing up roll cages and custom 4-links and all that other good stuff for any vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't doing it overnight.
And you ain't doing it for free.
Nope. Even if you do stuff. Even
You got your choice. There's 3 choices you can have. You can have fast, cheap, and right, and you can't combine any 3 of those or any 2 of those.
No.
If you want it fast, it ain't going to be cheap, and it ain't going to be right. If you want it cheap, it ain't going to be fast, and it ain't going to be right.
I always tell the drag racers, you guys sure have no problem spending money on the motor, but then when it comes time to the chassis that's going to save your life, you guys want to nickel and dime this shit.
Yeah, they want to cut corners and they want to use the cheapest shit they can get. And
See, my guys, it's just the opposite. My guys, in my world, it's all about the suspension. If the suspension doesn't work, the vehicle don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
There's a guy on YouTube who's a very good friend of mine and a customer. We built his rig. His rig's called Bucket of Bolts, CJ7. And we built his rig, and he's on a big team from California and all that. And that was one of the first conversations he and I had. He's retired military, so I took care of him when we were doing the build.
Morning,
He
Lee.
was a good guy, but yeah, he found out real quick that it ain't cheap to do what we do. But when he got all done and he went out west and was competing with all those guys that he used to look up to, or I guess still does look up to, and they look up to him now. So it's kind of like he's in their clique. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like when I build a quarter-mile hot rod. Yeah, I'm gonna put some money in the motor so that can make the car go fast. But I'm also going to put money in my chassis and my roll cage so that if the unfortunate does happen and the car starts rolling and flipping and whatever, I want to be able to undo my 5-point harness
and get out
of that wreckage and walk the hell away.
See, that's the difference between like racing roll cages and what I do. There's no sanctioning body that I have to go by. We build it to where we know it works, but I don't have. It's not going to a racetrack where some inspector's looking at it and whatever.
All
I'd
my
like to.
stuff's got to be SFI approved.
But what we have to do is when they roll it off the side of the mountain in Tennessee, they got to get out of the vehicle. Yeah. Otherwise, they're never buying my roll cage again.
Have you seen some of them hills in Tennessee?
Oh, I've been on some of them hills in Tennessee.
Man, oh man, those in up around Clarksville is terrible.
We go to a place called Windrock Park. It's just west of Knoxville. It's actually, if any of you guys know your history, the Manhattan Project was in a place called Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and in Oliver Springs is right next door. It's It's a closed down coal mine now, or was a coal mine, but it's closed down now, and they turned it into an off-road park. It's 76 or 73,000 acres of off-roading. And it's got something for everybody, whether it be a stock right off the showroom floor Jeep or whatever going up there. I don't recommend you take a full size up there because it's tight, but and all the way up to like what I built. I've got a 05 Jeep, what they call an LJ, which is the Wrangler, but it's a stretched version of the Wrangler. If you're a little older, you might remember the Scrambler. This is the son of the Scrambler. And I've got an 05 Super Duty 60 up front, a 14 bolt in the back. I still run my 4-liter 6-cylinder, but a 4-to-1 Atlas transfer case. I mean, and we get up on some of that stuff, and it's like, this is getting sketchy. This is getting a little sketchy, but it's fun. But it gets a little sketchy. You get up on them rocks, and it's like one slip, and you're going off the side. There's no guardrails. These are all just beaten paths through the woods, but it's fun.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's got that same Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Got an LJ.
Yeah, the LJ is the.
And he's working on it. He's actually got a sponsor on his. They putting light bars and all kind of stuff on his.
Cool. The LJ is the unicorn right now of Jeeps. They only made them for a few years. 03 to 06. So yeah, 3 years. So they're just like anything else. Economics 101, supply and demand. Mine's a Rubicon, but there's nothing left on it that's Rubicon or everything. I don't know why I bought a Rubicon. I took all the Rubicon parts off and put on 1-ton parts, but hindsight's always 20/20. But it's a lot of fun, man. They play in the mud holes down here, and I did that when I was a kid, but it just got so old as far as, water gets everywhere, mud gets everywhere, sand gets everywhere. You're replacing bearings, seals, you name it, oil every time you go out. And I had 2.5-ton military axles on a 67 Kaiser M715, which is a Jeep truck. And, it cost me, I'd go out wheeling for the weekend, have a lot of fun, but I'd go back to the house and it cost me $1,000 to change the oil out, change all the seals out, change all the bearings out because they're full of sand and muck and mire. I'm like, you know
That's
what?
what you're supposed to do to a Jeep.
That's yours, Ed, right there.
That's what you're supposed to do, right? It's a Jeep. Just expect every problem. That's what I tell my customers. I'm like, listen, Jeep stands for just expect every problem or just empty every pocket.
Yeah, just empty every pocket. That's more apropos.
Mr. Bruce Scott, there's yours. These are all going to the mail tomorrow. And Mike, I don't remember if I did. I don't think I did Mike yet.
Yeah,
I
You think
just
about
sent one.
send me your address and I'll put one in the mail tomorrow or whenever.
Ha, true that, Jeff.
very much so.
Wow, I found some
Somebody
flash
want to
marks.
shut that window? There's a breeze blowing through here.
I would say something about that, Marcy, but you wouldn't appreciate that. Somebody just broke wind. That's what it was.
Say, Mini
That's not
Mike,
what I was thinking, but that'll do.
Mini Mike.
Thankfully, this isn't smell-o-vision.
On the Jeeps.
Jess has a question for you, Mike.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not was watching the chat. What's up, Jess? Hang on, let me get on the chat.
What's with all the rubber ducks?
What's with all the rubber ducks? There's a bunch of different stories to that. The one that I know to be at least close to the truth is there was a lady in Daytona whose child was very sick, and she was handing out like a GoFundMe thing, and she was handing out rubber ducks to just people that were passing by on street corners. And I believe like it was maybe her church or a group was doing that to help raise money for this child's GoFundMe. I say GoFundMe, but it was something like that. And anyway, and then she was doing it right before Jeep Beach came to town. If you don't know what Jeep Beach is very much like Bike Week or, just a big convention, and everybody goes to Daytona in their Jeeps. So she started handing them out to the Jeep people, and then Jeep people just kind of ran with it and started handing them off to each other. Now, what it means is if somebody gives you a duck, then that means they like your Jeep for whatever reason. It could be they like your Jeep for the audio, the paint job, the tires, whatever. They like your Jeep. I am in the off-road community, and we do not embrace the duck thing.
Or it's kind of like the scrunchy thing, huh?
Yeah, I don't embrace the scrunchy thing at all. I live just north of that, thank you. I will say this: if tax returns don't come in soon and people start buying Jeep parts, I might find myself. But hey, $20 is $20, y'all.
Right?
Model parts aren't cheap. I got the 3D habit. I got the model habit.
Go to the key parties.
Yeah, I'll be at a key party and be like, "I'll be your key butler, baby. Come home with daddy."
Pineapple Club.
That's it. Something or other. Let me knock the dust off this thing. Come here. What is that? Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
How come?
Because I was going to say when she decides to let you in, all you hear is two creaky doors opening up.
There might actually be a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that light's a firefly that's trying to eat the fruit fly.
No, that's just not right.
You open it up and a moth flies out. That's
it. The bats fly out. Batman.
See, I told you he was one of us.
That's messed up. Please forgive me and bless all the pygmies in New Guinea. Lord, please forgive me. Yeah, that's quite a thing. I mean, it really is the real deal down there, and I don't stick around for that. But they've got some great places to go to as far as the villages itself. They've got a place called is it Beer World or World of Beer.
I believe it's
You go
World
in
of
there,
Beer.
you can get any kind of beer that you think of, any name brand beer from Germany or from Ireland or whatever. But you got to be careful because you drink too many of them beers and you end up where? At the key party.
Yeah.
And you're calling your mommy at 50 years old. You're calling your mommy, going, "Mommy, come and get me. These people aren't
Come
being
save
nice to me.
me.
They're
People are
touching,
being weird.
they're touching me in my no-no spot."
How did I get here?
Right.
I don't know what happened, but please come rescue me.
Right. What's that old song? Please help me, I'm falling
Into the punch bowl.
into the punch bowl face first. I don't want to remember this. I don't want to remember this.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Right, click your
Right,
heels
click
together
your
3
heels
times,
together,
Dorothy.
yeah.
You're good.
There's no place like home.
I don't think them heels are big enough.
That's what I know, right? Excuse me, sir. Where were you when the lights went out? I was in the dark. Where the hell do you think I was?
Then Georgia. Mr. Outlaw,
Sir. Yes, sir.
there's yours.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
Be in the mail tomorrow.
All right. When it gets here, I'll
Unless
get the
look here, unless they do what they did to Hobby Barnes and they had to send him a new one. They destroyed it. Just about cut it in half. So
Oh man,
that's our good old United States Postal Service.
Postal
I had to
Service.
send him a second. Yeah, I had to send him a second one.
That's why I have my stuff sent to a post office box.
So
The letter
Edward's
carrier
got
here isn't allowed
one,
to touch
Jason's
my
got
stuff.
one, Bruce got one, Mike's got one. I sent one to Marcy. I should have put it in the thing, but I did not. Man, I ain't sent this much mail out in a while.
They're gonna think
I didn't know I had this
Have a
many.
good morning, ladies.
3 of these are international stamps. I got to send Britta hers.
I sent
And
Britta and is it Richard? I sent Britta and Richard a card. It cost me almost $4. I'm like, God dang.
Whoa.
See you later.
All you have to do is get an international stamp. They're
No,
$100.
international stamps $1.50, bro.
Yeah, just $1.50.
Buck and a half for a letter.
Buck and a half. I sent Britta one. She likes collecting stamps.
These probably won't go out to Monday because my post office where I'm going don't have international stamps. Is that something?
How the hell did that even happen?
I've never heard of a post office
Yeah,
not
how
having
the hell did
freaking
that even
stamps.
happen? I'd complain about that.
Oh
They
yeah.
should
It
have
don't do no good.
all the service that the rest of the post office has should be available there. That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
They don't care. I'm down to 4 stamps.
You need to write to your postmaster and get everybody you know to write to the postmaster and complain about it, even if they're not interested in it. Just get them to do it to complain, because if enough people do, they might look at it.
Well, they when I said something to them about it the other day when I was in there, oh, they just hadn't sent us any yet.
That's bullshit, because they get the same shipments everybody else does. They
I'm
get to
hoping they're
request
sending
what they need, so they need to fucking request them. You are a paying customer. You wish this service, they need to fill it. And
So if I have sent out a model, y'all listen to me a minute. If I have sent out a model and it is missing looks like this might be a headlight lens that I just found on my desk, you let me know. We'll put it in an envelope.
Mr. Bruce, you still awake?
It's a little,
Yeah.
I was just flipping through my cards to see if I had one from Terry, and I found the card that well, not the card, but the envelope that you had sent me, and I just now realized your sticker was in there. I'm about to stick you to my workbench. Thank you for that again, my friend.
Hey, you're welcome. Everybody loves stickers.
That's it. I just got some.
Yep.
I just got some myself from my my graphics designer guy called me up today and he was like, "Hey man, you need to swing by the shop." And I got there and he had 50 of my decals ready. So
I don't have stickers. I need to check into that and make some Super Sport stickers.
yeah, yours
I
would
get
be cool if you
mine
did
from
the Chevy
Vistaprint.
Super Sport emblem. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the stickers.
The only stickers I've got.
Then I got to go to Print Kings because I'm getting low again. I probably got, I don't know, probably still got about 20 cards left out of 100.
That's not too bad.
I've got our MCV and Iceman.
I need to get my cards redone and not just get the business card size. I just wanted to see the quality of the work before I spent the money, you know.
Well, and I'll
my
tell
graphics
y'all,
guy's amazing, but he's not cheap. But for me, I get away with it because I work on his Jeep and he does my graphic stuff. But he does wraps and all that stuff, and he does really good work. I mean, he just made these. He designed my decal and he made these. And okay, I'm sorry, Terry. I didn't realize you were up there, my friend. I didn't mean to
you're
step
right.
on you.
He just put me up there. I was just going to give y'all a little background of this card. I mean, this is my original card, and this is a 67 Chevelle, and that is a render that Miguel actually did of that car.
Yeah, that's a sharp
And
card.
that's where I got these cards from, is using his actual render. I asked him, was he okay with me doing that? And he said absolutely. So I got his permission before I did it, and we made cards out of it.
Yeah, my artwork is actually me. My friend, my German buddy Christian, years ago did a art piece over an actual photograph of me, and then I superimposed a photo he sent me over top of it. That's why it looks like it has trees over it.
So that's amazing because that's me waiting for Fafa to say something nice.
Pretty soon there won't be
That's
no
a cool-
clothes on there.
Yep.
That's a cool card. I like that card.
That's
It
my
is.
little stick. That's my little sticker there. But
Yeah, that's cool.
The card's got the pictures of the builds on the back. But yeah, my graphics designer did it. I sent him the picture of the builds and gave him an idea of what I was looking for and told him who my sponsors were, and he made that happen. So I was super happy with that, man. I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
Well, y'all all have my address, so I'll be looking
You got
for.
one in the mail with a sticker, Mr. Terry. I'll get it coming.
Yep.
I'll be looking forward to getting a few more.
And as soon
I
as
got to get them up on the wall, and here's what I got to do.
As soon as I get mine made, one, I'm going to hand one out to each of the members of the model club that I'm a member of here in Houston. And two, every shop card that I've got from YouTube, I'll be sending one out in return. But been kind of half-ass working on the engine for my 57 and got the intake and valve covers on it.
Second, let me get you up there. There you go.
See if I can get it to at least focus a little bit. This webcam sucks for focusing on
Almost.
Small stuff.
yeah.
It's hard when you're backlit too.
Yeah,
leave it up there just a second there, Bruce. I've got the carburetors painted up and ready to go. I hadn't put them on there yet because I'm deciding if I want to drill the fuel bowls and put fuel lines on the car, or if I just want to do plug wires. I hadn't decided yet.
Ed, it's funny that you said you're passing out your shop cards to your fellow club members.
Yes, sir.
I talked to my fellow club members, and I'm in 2 clubs here locally. I talked to them about it. These guys, they don't do YouTube. They don't want anything to do with YouTube. These guys think it's cheating if you use 3D stuff. I'm like,
Oh, Christ on a cracker.
I know, right? I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm the youngest one there at 54 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aftermarket parts are cheating. Changing
Aftermarket
paint
parts
types is
cheating.
cheating. Using
Yep.
more than one
Everything
paintbrush
you
is
do, if it's
cheating.
got
Airbrush
3D,
is
it's
cheating.
Yeah.
Everything new is always going to be cheating. No
Always
matter.
cheating. Yeah, that's a. And I'm trying to like break them into the. They don't go nowhere. They don't do anything, to the point where there's this other guy that I met at JaxCon, and he's like, "You're in the Fast Club?" I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "How does somebody your age?" And I'm not young. I'm 54. He's like, "How does somebody your age tolerate them old farts?" And this guy's in his
put it in the
70s.
right hand so I can do this.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks nice there, Terry.
632 big block with a high rise on it. This is all misprinted from Miguel. All of this is.
Yeah. Looks good.
Carburetor's got holes in the top of them. Still got to put the water pump and stuff on the front of it, but that's that one. Then I got this one.
Ooh.
I like the belt configuration on that one and the pipe.
Yeah, that's
cool.
that's a
That's
Miguel design because it's actually got an alternator over here. So yeah, it's all misprinted.
Yeah.
You can't really tell it unless I show it to you, but it is what it is.
I remember when you got that
No,
mega
it still
split.
looks pretty good.
Hell yeah, it looks
You'd be
good.
surprised what you can do with
Got
little
a
mishaps.
yeah, got a Lenco transmission behind it.
Yeah. One of
Gotta
those
love a misfit.
when you're done cleaning it up and getting it ready and getting it painted and everything.
Yep.
You'd actually have to point out the flaws.
Well, yeah.
So, but I mean, it looks good, bro.
Hell yeah, it does.
Get it
Talking
down here. Yeah, they pretty detailed. I mean, it turned out for them to be misprinted, they're pretty decent. But that's the actual belt configuration that goes on the blower and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is my box from Miguel. Okay. Some of it is misprinted, some of it ain't.
You need more. It's not
Tires,
full, you need more.
wheels, blocks. He actually printed my my deserter that I have up over my head up here. He actually printed my my wheels and my tires for this. Let's see. Let's just see if we can pull a wheel out. So these are the those are the wheels that he printed,
Nice.
and then those are stock rims from the deserter.
Yeah.
But
Sugar, that's the GMC, right?
Yeah, this is I'll show you the difference between the actual rim of the actual tires that are actually supposed to go on it versus.
Yeah. And only difference in the kit between the deserter and the big country is the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Deserter is 25th, big country is 24th.
But I mean, I wanted a wider tire. I went back to the, I don't know if you call it the old Country Boy. When this is set up, I've got a picture of it. When it's set up, part of this wheel is hanging out from underneath the fender wells.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way you've seen them running around, but they're all resin. But I mean, I've got the body over here. I've been trying to paint it for ever, and painted it with Rust-Oleum, then put it in the pond and painted it, not Rust-Oleum, Krylon. Put it in the pond and turn around and had to put it in the pond again, and then we're on the third round and it needs to be back in the pond for the third time.
Oh, wow.
So how's the swimming lessons coming?
but yeah, there's the GMC fleet side, and then there's the Chevy sport side, and there's two versions of each. There's a 24th scale version of each, and there's a 25th scale version of each.
Well,
And
I'm sure y'all have seen my mock-up of the K5 or is it K5? It's not a K. Yeah, maybe it's a K5. Pro Street.
yeah,
Yeah, my K5. I may have to buy me a new X-Acto knife because this one don't tighten up no more.
yeah. I'm
That loose stuff don't cut it.
I kind of have that problem a little bit with my X-Acto handle, and it's a nice handle. I love this
That's
handle.
why I use a scalpel. Don't have that
But
problem.
my blade tightened up as tight as it'll get. My blade still rocks back and forth.
No, this one you can sit here and turn the tip. You can just keep like tightening it up, and it don't ever tighten up.
Oh wow! Yeah,
That's why I use a scalpel. They last forever.
So I got plenty of blades. I ordered. I know y'all get tired of me saying this, but I ordered my blades from Temu, my number 11s, and they're fine. I don't have an issue with them.
yeah. I get the gold edge number 11s. They tend to stay sharp a little bit longer. I find. That and the tips of the blades on the ones that have the gold edge, they're not as likely to snap off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that problem with scalpel blades. One blade per kit, sometimes two, depending on the size of the kit and the amount of work you got to do.
Yeah, I can usually get one or two kits out of a scalpel, unless when I start the bare metal foil, that's an automatic blade change.
Yeah, automatic new one, yeah.
How many of y'all use the gold blades? I like the gold blades, but they seem to be sharper, but they don't seem to last as long, or don't stay as sharp as long.
The X-Acto brand blades with the gold edge.
Yeah, the number 11 with the gold edge.
Yeah, that's what I use. And to me, they do seem to be a little sharper. I think they last a little longer as far as for how staying sharp. And like I say, the tips don't snap as easy.
Yeah, the tips definitely don't snap near as easy. What I do is I keep two knives, one with the regular number 11
You and
blade,
your robot.
and I use that to cut, whatever, like the heavy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get real close, or if I'm cutting out decals, or if I'm, bare metal foil, something like that, I use the gold blade.
Yeah.
It's the same way with my God hands. I got one pair of God hands, and I use them not very often.
Yeah, and see you drop them.
I try not to drop them. I got a carpet floor, but I've got steadies, and then
they're like an iPhone. They're gonna break.
I've not dropped it yet, so I guess I've been lucky. But the steadies are real nice, or steadies, or whatever they're called. I've had good luck with those, and I've got some snap-on stuff. But the snap-on stuff it's more for cutting like sprues and that sort of thing, or cutting the metal wire when I use metal wire for something, or solder. It's more industrial than fine.
I use a whetstone.
Yeah, I used to sharpen X-Acto blades all the time, but I don't do it anymore.
That's how come that's so thin. I've been doing that for years with that.
Whereas me, I have never had any luck utilizing a whetstone to sharpen a knife of any kind.
Huh.
The only way I can sharpen my knives is with my Lansky sharpening kit, where it's got a T-vise that clamps onto the back of the blade, and then it has it comes down.
Sets the angle for you.
Yep. That's the only way I can sharpen my knives, because otherwise, as I'm running my blade across the stone, if I'm trying to hold the angle manually, then I'll wobble the blade and I'll ruin it. I'll ruin a blade that quick if I'm trying to do it manually.
Well, guys, I'm going to check out. I got to be at the Model Club meeting in the morning. Thanks again, everybody, for letting me come on. Panel. Bob,
Anytime.
thanks for having me. Thanks for hosting. Great job tonight. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, my time. I'm done. Stick a fork in me. I'm out.
All right.
See ya.
Bye, Mike.
Mini Mike. See you later, bro.
These are all the ones I just got in, Marcy.
Cool.
If you don't knock them over.
Yeah, let's not break anything.
All of these are clear.
Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a couple of them because I have the different color skeletons.
Yep.
And I could Frankenstein them together so they're color on the inside and clear on the outside.
Yeah, I've not even cut into these yet. So they're I think I might have some of them. I thought were 1 or 2 of them are duplicates.
Yeah, Kevin, I worked as a chef for years, so that was like every other week.
These were all pre-orders.
So I'm real good with the 3-sided oil stone. I can put an edge on a 15-inch chef knife in 2 minutes.
They were all pre-orders. So, but every time you find one that's clear, people want a god awful price for it. So.
Well, everybody, it was nice chatting with you all, but yeah, it's 12 here, and I've been up since 4, so I'm gonna get my
Yeah,
ass to bed.
let's go. We'll go ahead and
Man,
cover.
all y'all turned into pumpkins on me.
I'm sorry, Marcy.
I was up at 5, so.
Well, I'm right there with you, Jason. It's you and I are same time zone. It's midnight here, and I've been up since 4, so
yep,
I know how you feel.
Yeah, we'll see all you folks tomorrow.
All right, Jason.
Hey.
Take it easy, brother. Sleep well.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 1 a.m. here.
Yep, 105.
East
12 o'clock.
Well, 12:04, but
Yeah.
at least according to what's displayed in the bottom corner of my computer screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's at 5, but yeah. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down then, and we will see you all tomorrow night in Brian's live.
Sounds like a
Well,
plan.
Bob,
Sounds
appreciate you
good.
being on, man. Appreciate you doing the late night.
No problem.
Y'all have a
I'll sit here.
wonderful night. Everybody sleep well. If you're not going to bed right now, well, when you do go to bed, sleep well. See y'all tomorrow night. And 2 a.m. Where are you at, Boston?
California. No, he ain't in California because if he's
Oh.
in California, he's 2 hours behind us. That's 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm Eastern. He's that's 1 here, so
Night, Jess. Good night, everybody. Say nice having you here, and we will
All
see
right.
you all in the
Yeah.
next.
bye, night, everybody.
Catch you later. Y'all take care.
Night, everybody.
Later.